Raider Nation, what's going on? It's Mitchell Renz, your host of the Raiders Report. And coming up live on today's show, we're going to talk about the Raiders news that you need to know today. Also, I will give my quick little reaction to Geno Smith's press conference because anymore, I feel like that it's almost more fun to react to the press conferences than it is the actual football games. The way that today's show is going to go, we're going to do a holiday special. I didn't really want to sit up here and bitch and moan about the Raiders. I didn't really want to sit up here and bitch and moan about the Geno Smith presser. So I wanted to have a little bit of fun today. I wanted to spread a little bit of holiday cheer. I know I didn't feel great on Sunday. I didn't feel too good yesterday, but today I do feel 110%. So Chuggs and I, we got some Christmas games. We got some Hanukkah games, and we have some prizes that I think Raider Nation is going to like. Also, one of my favorite things that we do on this show, I think, is that we always prove that we're so much more than a YouTube channel. We're an awesome community. And I know my guy looking up above, Brandon Jasper, he loves a good two in his top five. He also loves being able to have a good debate. So today, we're going to debate what the best holiday movies are. Chuggs put together a really cool, like a March Madness-style bracket for holiday movies. We're going to talk about that today. If you want a chance to win a bunch of Maxx Crosby raffle tickets, because again, at the end of the month, we're going to be giving away a signed Maxx Crosby football, a signed Maxx Crosby helmet. And if you want a chance to win a ton of raffle tickets today, give me a FaceTime call because we got some fun things to do. And then we're going to do what I like to call a Megalodon duck race. If you don't know Megalodon, you got to look him up. He's a legend. And we're doing a masterful, and I mean a monsterful duck race today here on the Raiders Report. So if you want to get in, it's not 10, it's not 20, it's a $50 Venmo at Mitchell Renz 365. The way that I figured we could do this is somebody's going to win a lot of money today. And the hope is that somebody takes that money and they can either maybe you donate it to a charity during the holidays, maybe you donate it to Santa Claus to help your kids get the gifts that they're hoping to get. But all I wanted to do today is this. It's been such a difficult year for Raiders fans. I want to have some fun. I want to spread a little holiday cheer, and I want to make sure that we have some laughs along the way. So if you want to get in, $50 Venmo at Mitchell Renz 365. That's what we're going to be doing on today's program. But before also we get into all these questions, if you want to get your questions on the show, it's hashtag Raiders or Super Chat. Let's talk about the deals that I got today on the program because $5, you're in. It's the Crosby raffle like I just discussed earlier. Tuna's top five. We're going to switch it up here a little bit today. If you send in a 20, you can tell Jeremy and I to have any debate you want around the holidays. It can be, I don't know, best Christmas movie. It can be best Hanukkah movie. It could be best, I don't know, Christmas Day dish. Whatever you want, you can pick. I want y'all to be the reason why we're talking about things today on the program because, again, it's the holidays, and as soon as I get done with this show, I get to go hang out with Alex, I get to go hang out with Chuck, I get to go hang out with my family, and we're going to celebrate Christmas, and I can't wait to be able to do it. I will also mention, if you get in our Megalodon duck race, you're going to get 50 raffle tickets in for a chance to win those Maxx Crosby prizes. If somebody bangs today, I don't know how many of y'all remember Chuggs and I's legendary stream a few years ago where we gave away, it was like $4,000. Today, if you bang, you can chance it. And what do I mean by that? If you bang, you can take your one bang for our December bang race. Or you can spin the dreidel. If it lands on none, you don't get a bang. If it lands on shin, you get one bang. If it lands on gimel, you get 3 bangs. What's the other one? Shin, none, gimel, and hay. Hay's the 2, right? None, you get none. Shin, you get 1. Hay, you get 2. Gimel, you get 3. So if you want to risk it a little bit, we'll spin the dreidel. And then if you FaceTime me, this is something that I've been wanting to do. This is something that I've been trying to do for a long, long time. Just get you guys up here on this program. If you want to FaceTime me, I got some Raiders little Christmas trivia for you. And if you get the question right, we're going to give you more raffle tickets for a chance to win the signed Maxx Crosby helmet or football. And if you want to FaceTime me, 945-225 888-866-1736. Obviously, you can ask me anything Raiders related. Just know I'm going to ask you a holiday question. But that's how I want today's show to go. If you're wondering what the Raiders news is that happened today, I would say the biggest Raiders news that happened today is, first off, congratulations to Maxx Crosby. Congratulations to Brock Bowers. Can we get some 98s, some 89s, some 980 or 9,889s down below? I don't care what it is, because even in a really difficult year, we can see that we do have some good young talent on this team. And I know good young talent, Max, I mean, he's still only 28 years old. But, there are some really, really solid pieces on this team that I do think that you can build with going forward, especially on the offensive side of the football. I do think it's the Maxx Crosby show on defense. But at the end of the day, man, in a rough year, I do want to show some love to our young players, and I want to show some love to the guys that deserve it. And Maxx Crosby, Brock Bowers absolutely deserve it. I also wanted to wear my Ashton Jeanty shirt today because I will say this, and I don't know if it's an unpopular opinion, but I can't believe that Ashton Jeanty isn't one of the front runners to win Offensive Rookie of the Year. And I know the Raiders only have 2 wins, but if you look at it from a numbers perspective, and this is probably one of the worst Rookie of the Years that you're going to look at, it's probably as bad as what the Heisman Trophy Award was. Y'all know I love Fernando Mendoza, but let's be real with ourselves. Probably one of the weaker Heisman Trophy seasons that we've had, just like Offensive Rookie of the Year. So I want to be able to sit up here. I want to be able to show a little bit of love. I see Taino down there. I see Philip Bogert down there. Joe, what's going on, my man? Michael Avila here in the building, unknown Raider guy. My greatest Christmas present was Friday night with AJ defeating Jake Paul. You know, not only did he defeat him, dude broke his jaw, and it was one hell of a hit, though. I'll tell you this, any Raider fan that hates me, I'll give you, if you want to give me $92 million for you to break my jaw, sign me up in a heartbeat. He got paid $92 million for that fight. If you want to pay me $29 million to break my jaw, F it. Jake Paul got paid $92 million for that fight. Any Raider fan out there, Gino, I know you got punched a few years ago. You want to break my jaw? $92 million. We'll call it even. We'll call it even. Speaking of Geno Smith, he did just get done doing his presser, and I know I typically do presser reactions, but that's just not what I wanted to do today. Today I was really excited about the holidays. I've been in a really good mood all day today. I didn't really feel like having Geno Smith bring me down. I did see somebody say, Mitch, I can't wait for you to rip apart Geno's presser. I'll be honest with you. I actually think it's one of the better Geno pressers I have seen with his time with the Las Vegas Raiders. And I say that only because he answered questions honestly. Like, he was asked about, fans in terms of how close they are for the NFL field. He said that he thought the NBA did a good job because they throw certain guys out. But then Geno also was like, people pay a lot of money to be able to go to those games. Fans should be able to express those frustrations. So, hearing Geno say that, I tip my cap to him. Do I really believe a lot of the things that he says? No, because he's like, well, you got to block out the noise. And then at the same time, he's throwing up double birds. There's that whole part of it. I like that he showed his kudos to Max. I like that he showed his kudos to Brock Bowers. Give him a lot of credit there. He showed some love to Caleb Rogers, which I think was definitely deserving. Was asked, about what he thought about next season. He didn't really provide any answers on next season. I think he knows he's gone. But he also said that I'm focused on right now, and that's what he needs to do. He needs to be focused on right now. He was asked, what does he think about fans wanting the number 1 overall pick? And he's like, you can't worry about that. We got to worry about us. But to me, the way I actually saw the Geno Smith presser, I think it was one of his better ones, because I do honestly think that he answered a lot of those questions the way that he should have answered those questions. So I want to salute to the Geno Smith presser, because I'm always going to be somebody that gives you my 110 honest opinion. And just because I don't like Geno Smith doesn't mean that I would ever sit up here and tell you something that I don't believe. I do not like Geno Smith. I will never like Geno Smith. And because of that, we've had that bridge built between us. He's blocked me. That's totally fine. But at the same time, if he says stuff that I agree with, I'm going to rock with it, right? And if he says stuff that I don't agree with, he's going to hear about it. It's the way that I do this show. I'm never going to fluctuate what I do based on whether I like a guy or not. If Geno Smith goes out there and he plays a good football game against the Giants, I'm going to say he played a good football game. to the announcer no that said that Geno Smith's been playing better football, I agree with it a little bit. But also at the same time, he did just throw a pick six last week against the Houston Texans. Let's go to John Rodriguez. Favorite Christmas movie for John Rodriguez is The Gremlins. I don't even think this is in my top 10. Is it in your top 10? Is it in y'all's top 10?
No.
Give me a Y for yes and N for no down below.
Is Gremlins a Christmas?
I think it's a Christmas movie.
I view it more as like.
I feel like if Die Hard's a Christmas movie, Gremlins is a Christmas movie. They take place during the holidays, Christmas.
I don't know. I feel like Gremlins for me is more of a Halloween movie.
I mean, that's fair. I could see that. Angel Molina. Hey, Mitch. The only commitment to excellence I saw this year was the Raiders report. Well, then, I know you're saying the Raiders report. I hope that you mean everybody that also watches this show. Because, again, man, like to me, the amount of people that show up on a weekly freaking basis, on a daily freaking basis that watch this program, it does mean a lot to me. But, if I'm going to be somebody that hoots and hollers the way that I do, if I'm going to be somebody that, I don't want to say attacks players because that's not what I want to do. But to me, I think you got to be able to have those tough conversations. Like my dad, he's my best friend in the entire world. But I think anybody out there that has somebody that's really tough on them, like my dad was the type of dude, like if I was playing in a Little League baseball game, if I went 3 for 4 and I had a great game, not that he would only look at the out, but he would be like, well, here's how we can get better. And sometimes, like, that's what's needed. In today's day and age, everybody wants cupcakes, butterflies, and rainbows. I know the Raiders PR wants me to be nicer to the Raiders, but I'm also like, dude, we're 2-13. Give me things to be nicer about, and I guarantee you this. I feel like I'm actually a really good dude. I feel like I have a good heart. But when you are constantly having to cover a team that does really frustrating things week in and week out, yeah, man, it can be difficult. But Angel, I appreciate you. Also, holy shit, man. Blakey! Bang! Merry Bangsmas! Thank you for another year of excellence, Mitch. You, a top man. Best wishes to you, Alex, and Chuck, as well as the nation. And can I get a Raiders? Blakey, right now you're the MVP of today's show. And you know what? We're giving away a prize today. And when I saw that Brock Bowers and Maxx Crosby got nominated for the Pro Bowl, and again, very much deserving so, you can get mad at me for what I'm about to say, but they are the only 2 players. And I mean the only 2 players on the Las Vegas Raiders. I don't know if you can make that image bigger. The only 2 players on the Raiders, surprised it's that small, giggity. They're the only 2 guys that deserve to make the Pro Bowl. And I'll just say it, I saw Just Blog Baby, and I want to give Just Blog Baby a little bit of kudos. They've earned my respect a lot more. They've been a lot nicer to me, I would say, over the past year compared to when I first started doing this thing. So Just Blog Baby, I just want y'all to know that. But at the exact same time, I saw a post where they're like, hey, A.J. Cole deserved to be in it. And I disagree with it. A.J. Cole's really not top 10 in any punting category. I know the way that we think about A.J. Cole as being the best punter in the NFL, but I also think that people that make the Pro Bowl got to have the best years during that year in order to make the Pro Bowl. So to me, 89 and 98 were the only guys deserving of the award. It's kind of like in my high school. In my high school, if you played, listen to this, 20 snaps of high school football, you got a Letterman jacket because they counted the snap as a quarter. So 20 quarters, you got a Letterman jacket. So the amount of people in my high school that used to walk around with a Letterman jacket, I'd be like, well, it doesn't mean anything anymore.
Yeah.
Everyone's wearing one. It's not cool. So to me, Pro Bowl, it's got to be a Letterman jacket. It's got to be earned. It's got to be cool. So today's MVP is going to get this photo of Maxx Crosby, Brock Bowers. It'll be in a picture frame. One of our sponsors, they have this as a promotion, so I wanted to be able to give it out. It's at Allegiant Stadium. It's the Condor. It's Bowers. Even if the Condor and Bowers, which I think are probably the 2 safest players to be Raiders for a long time, fingers crossed on that, you know what I mean? I don't want to jinx it. If we got any wood around here, got to be able to knock on wood. But to me, whoever the MVP of today's show is, I'm going to send you a picture. I don't remember the exact dimensions on it, but it's a large photo that if you got a Raiders man cave, if you got a bathroom, Buddy Bear would probably put it in his bathroom. That's for the MVP. Though, we do have a little bit of a time. We got to spin some dreidels here. Matt Fluhy. Bang! Oh, man. Also, looks like Chuggs gave you a little Mount Raider more love there. Fluhy, bang for the tuna, and let's spin it. So here's the game that we're going to play. Do you want to spin it or you want me to spin it? I'll let you pick.
You can spin it.
I'll spin it. All right, so first off, Blinky, let me know down in the comments. Do you want to risk your bang? Y for yes and for no, Blinky. Do you want to risk your bang? So essentially, we're doing a bang competition. Whoever has the most bangs today, you're the MVP. So, Blinky, you have one bang right now. You could have 0 bangs. You could have 2 bangs. You could have 3 bangs. Blinky, I already know that Matt Fluhy wants it. Fluhy already said, give me the bang. So how about this? While we wait to see Blinky's answer, or if you bang, if everybody just says F it, let's spin the dreidel, I'll spin the dreidel every time for a bang. I'll spin the dreidel every single time for a bang. Since I know Fluhy wants me to do it, I'm going to spin the dreidel, and I hope that you guys know I'm going to be honest. I'm going to spin it, and here we go. So, Fluhy, this one's for you. Reminder, if it lands on none, your bang counts as none. If you end up getting shin, it counts as 1. If you get hey, it counts as 2. And if you get gimel, your bang turns into 3. You ready?
Blinky said yes as well.
Oh, Blinky said yes. All right, Blink, this one's for you, man. I'll tell you this, that's way better of a spin than I thought I was going to get. Hey! Blinky's got 2 bangs as it stands right now, which I got to be able to do a better job here of keeping this up to date. So we got Blinky. He's got himself 2 bangs today. And then I got my guy Fluhy, which I'll tell you this, if you're competing in the December bang competition, today could be a good day for you. Fluhy! We're going to spin the dreidel, and he ended up getting shin. So that's 1 bang for Matt Fluhy. 1 bang for Fluhy, 2 for Blinky, which means right now as it stands, Blinky is the MVP of today's program. And, you know, I'm a man that loves a good holiday deal. I see that we got a few $10 super chats in there. If anybody wants us to do, again, a Tuna's Top 5, if you send in 2 10s, we'll be good. The reason why I want to be able to do it this way is just so it's easier for us to track, and we always did $20 for Tuna Clock. So, drama. I was born in 72. Best Christmas movie is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
And I think this is good to start our first Xmas movie bracket.
Well,
All right.
Can you show the full bracket first? The photo. So what we decided to do here today is we're going to try to figure out what the best holiday movie is, and what we're going to allow you guys to do is vote. And we don't have to do the live poll. You just leave the live poll. We'll just base it on how many comments we're getting. And it's going to be an eye test. Whatever I see in the eye test, wherever we're getting the most votes, that's how it's going to end up going down. That's what the best holiday movie is going to be. If you're here for Raiders content, we will do Raiders content today. We're going to answer questions, but I hope that you guys don't get mad at me that I wanted to do a little bit of holiday fun today. So I hope that you guys are okay with that. What do you got for me?
Oh, no. I just
the photo?
in.
You're good. You're good. Somebody just asked Mitch, Venmo. Yes, today is Megalodon Duck Race. $50 Venmo at Mitchell Renz 365, and I want to make sure that I'm getting everybody. I know it's a big duck race, so I saw some people asking already. For those that do not know, the ultimate Christmas movie bracket, this is what we're rolling with today. So essentially what we're going to do is by the end of today's show, we're going to vote what the best holiday movie is, best Christmas movie is. So we're going to go through each of these very much like March Madness style. So the very first one that we're going to get into, Home Alone up against Charlie Brown Christmas. Let me know down below what's the better movie. Based on the votes, 1 or 2, we'll make the decision. Now, you guys know how I am. I'm a man that loves a good deal. If somebody sends in a $100 super chat and you pick 1 or 2, it wins. I'm just going to we could have nothing but ones. If somebody sends in a hundo and says 2,
we do
Charlie Brown Xmas wins.
By the way, we do have nothing but ones right now.
Nothing. I mean, I'll say this. I would be shocked if Home Alone did not win. But that's just how it goes. I see Soulja Man getting in the duck race. June Romero getting in the duck race. Richard Black says, get me in that piece. And then Greg Vack, as it stands right now, it is a $50 Venmo for a chance to go home with $100 here on today's program. This is, I think this one's going to get pretty big. I think this one's going to get pretty freaking big, man. It's going to be a good one. I love doing the Megalodon race. Megalodon race, you never know what could end up happening. Big Him says, Raiders, Powerball number 1. Drama down there in the comments saying number 2. Javier Gomez going to go with 1. Dominique's going to go with 1. My moderator, Big Raz, says 1. Freaking love it, dude.
I've probably only seen like 3 2s.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of 2. Are you in agreement that it's probably 1?
Oh, I think it's definitely 1.
I think it's definitely 1, and I think it's Home Alone. So we're going to give Home Alone the win, and oh my God, when did this happen? Man! Bang! Happy holidays to all in this here Raider Nation. Congrats to our boys Max and Brock on the Pro Bowl. Luckily, we are watching 2 players that are on Hall of Fame direction, although our team is not so much. I love this game. Spin that mofo. And, you know, again, like a lot of times people are like, well, why would a new head coach want to be a part of the Las Vegas Raiders? When you see guys like Max, Brock Bowers, Ashton Jeanty, but especially like a young offensive-minded head coach that's got Brock Bowers on a rookie contract, Ashton Jeanty on a rookie contract, 10 draft picks, $107 million in salary cap space. It would be easier with the number 1 overall pick because you get your quarterback if you want to go get him. But to me, like, that's how you build something really special on the offensive side of the football. I will be very clear. There is a part of me that wonders if the Raiders could already give Brock Bowers an extension after this season because it's after his second year. Does anybody here have a problem with locking in Brock Bowers for the long term? I know I personally do not. So, like, that could be a conversation that we need to be able to have. But to me, Brock Bowers, Ashton Jeanty on rookie contracts, you can fix this offensive line in one offseason. You put the right people in place, and I do think good things can end up happening. Now, man, we're going to spin the Dreidel. Hey. Hey, for now, man, he's got 2 bangs for my guy, Nab. So as it stands, right now, Nabman's got 2 bangs. Blinky's got 2 bangs. Fluhy's got 1 bang. Unfortunately, Blink, tie always goes to Mount Raider more. So right now, the MVP of today's show, 93 Nab. Let's go to Kai. What up, Kai? How much control does Brady actually have? Also, it looks like we are not going to end up with the first pick. If that's the case, who do we target in 2026? And as a quarterback in 2027, how much control does Brady actually have? Brady is the loudest person in Mark Davis's ear from an ownership standpoint. So whatever that means. Like, do I think that Brady calls a lot of the shots? Yes. Do I think that he's like the final say getter? No. Does Brady have a bigger impact in the offseason than he does the regular season? Without a doubt. To be real, like, if people think that Tom Brady's calling shots during the regular season, come on, man, like, you're better than that. But in the offseason, Tom Brady absolutely has a loud voice. And what does Mark Davis care about? Everybody knows it. He cares about the dollar and dollar bills, y'all. So when he gives somebody part ownership, he's giving Tom Brady more money than any player on this roster, and it's not close. More than any coach, more than anybody in the front office. I bet you Mark Davis has given Tom Brady more money than every single probably Raiders player on this roster, coach, and front office combined when you look at the overall value of the Raiders and how much ownership stake Brady has. So because Mark has invested in Brady in that area, you know he's going to listen to him. Like, you know he's going to listen to him. And he should listen to Tom Brady. In terms of what we're going to do, I don't even want to think about it. You know what I mean? The video I did this morning, I kind of hated the fact that I did it because I talked about worst case scenario. And after that Texans game, the amount of people that we've been seeing saying worst case scenario this, worst case scenario that. If the Raiders beat the Giants, and if you beat the Chiefs, you're probably going to have the number 7 overall pick. I mean, that's the definition of waking up on Christmas morning, and instead of getting coal in your stocking, Santa took a shit in one of your stockings. Like, I don't even want to wrap my mind around it. If we're talking quarterbacks in 2027, I will say this to all of y'all. Shout out to Chuggs. Shout out to Reed. I got into work today at about 6:30 a.m. We filmed a bunch of videos. We wanted to do the holiday special today, and I got a bunch of videos for you Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. When you guys see the video that I put out on Friday, you're going to lose your mind a little bit. I'm just going to warn you. You're out of my Wednesday, Thursday, Friday videos, Friday's the number 1 video that y'all need to watch this week. But there's a certain quarterback that I talk about in that video, and it's been a quarterback that I've talked about before on this program, and his name is C.J. Carr. I really think if they don't get Fernando Mendoza, the Raiders are going to do some wild stuff to try to get C.J. Carr in 2027. And I'll say to you what a source told me, and it's in my video. Everything is on the table. Literally everything is on the table. Let's go to June. Throwing one up there. June. Merry Christmas, Mitch. Chat Sports family and Raider Nation. Thank you for everything that y'all do to get me through my days. Let's lose out for Mendoza. He's the greatest Christmas gift the nation can get. Get me in that Megalodon race. June, I don't know if you are... Oh, wait, June Romero. Yeah, you're absolutely in. Sorry, June. I was going to say, I thought you were sending this in to get in that duck race. That's on me. I also see Mark Call decided to get in. You know what's actually crazy, June? And it's not that I disagree with you. Like, I do want Fernando Mendoza, but I actually think the greatest Christmas gift that the Raiders could get this year, for Raider Nation could get, is not necessarily so much Fernando Mendoza. And I want the number 1 pick, more importantly, for a great head coach and a great offensive coordinator, a great new defensive coordinator, but most importantly, for a great head coach. Like, I think it's more important for the Raiders this offseason to get a great head coach more so than Fernando Mendoza. And I only say that because you can have the number 1 overall pick, right? You can have Fernando Mendoza. But if you were to keep Pete Carroll, I'd say this. I don't really want the Raiders to draft Fernando Mendoza. But if you go out and you give me a Clint Kubiak, you go out there and you get me a good young head coach like a Jesse Minter, a Shula from the Rams. I don't know. Like I mean, I would literally take almost anybody underneath the sun over Pete Carroll at this current moment. But I hear you loud and clear. The number 1 pick is the number 1 thing I want on my Christmas list. I actually was going to do a show based on my Raiders Christmas list. And what I decided to do, I was like, nah, man, I feel like my Raiders Christmas list is so obvious at this point. So I did something a little bit different for my Christmas video you guys will see on Thursday. But, man, oh, man, I hear you loud and clear. Though, June threw one up, and it looks like, this is why I don't like the names, how they are now on YouTube. That's who I thought it was. June threw one up, and Mark Call! Bang! Mark Call throws it down from June. The way that I'm going to do that, June and Mark Call, I'm just going to give you guys each a half of a bang. I'm going to give you each a half of a bang. That's going to be the deal. I wanted to do the Dreidel spins for the full-on bang. Mark Call, June. Shout out to each and every one of y'all. Let's go to... Actually, you know what? We could do this. Whatever 0.5 is, I'll times it. If it's none, it's none. If you get Gimmel, I'll give you 1.5. If it's hay, it's 2. Shin. So it's 0.5. 0.5. Now, man, congrats to our dude Max on his 5th straight Pro Bowl. Outstanding. Geno was a hypocrite that even addressed DK and fan interaction. See, again, like, if he's asked a question, I want Geno to answer the question. Like, I think the part of me wanting and fans wanting, like, if you want our beat reporters to be able to ask questions like the New York media, to be able to ask questions like the Philadelphia media, you want them to be able to answer that however way that they feel is right. And I actually think the way that Geno answered the whole fan interaction thing was an okay answer. Now, I agree with you that he is hypocritical in what he said, but to me, he should address it. If he's asked the question, he should address it. Now, based on his answer is a whole nother thing, but like to me, if we want to be able to sit up here and say, I want you to ask this, I want you to ask this, I want you to ask this, then they should have to address it if they're being asked. Like what would have really ticked me off is if they would ask that question and Geno Smith would have been like, it's the fans' fault, or not having the right. You could tell, I'll just say this, you could tell that people have talked to Geno Smith about what to say in regards to Raider Nation, because his tone around Raider Nation just the last 2 to 3 weeks is totally different. It was very much F the fans, I hate Raider Nation, and again, people were telling me a lot of things behind the scenes. And it's kind of funny now that we're at this point of the season, and it's all good from Geno Smith. Everything's fine. Geno knows he's got 2 games left. We know he's got 2 games left. And after that, I can't wait for the divorce. Let's go to Richard Black. Favorite Christmas movie is Christmas Vacation. Christmas Vacation's probably my roommate from college. His name's Joe. He's the best man at my wedding. He was the dude that I was with during Thanksgiving. His wife, they came down here with their daughter. I don't know if he wants me to say his daughter's name, but she's 9 months old now. Beautiful, beautiful baby girl. Super, super cool to be able to interact with them. But that is also his favorite Christmas movie. Speaking of Christmas movies, let's go to the second Christmas movie bracket topic here. What's the better movie? The Santa Claus Type 1 or Nightmare Before Christmas Type 2? If I had to pick between these, I'm probably going to roll with one again.
Me too.
This is sad. I actually don't even know if I've ever seen Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh.
Now, for you, again, I don't know how much Christmas movies you watch. You're a Hanukkah guy. I thought about doing holiday movies in general, but then again,
we're going to have to go poll for this one.
This might be
too close.
I might be what's the right word? Is Hanukkah still going on right now, or is it over?
It's over.
Okay. Hanukkah's over. What was your best Hanukkah gift you got?
I really just asked for new clothes because I don't usually shop for myself, so my wife just got me like a bunch of new outfits and clothes.
See, I feel like I'm the same way. Like I need new cologne. I feel like cologne. I literally don't ever buy cologne. I feel like it's just always the holiday gift that I get.
Yeah.
Or
all right,
shopping clothes. Yeah.
I made it a poll because it's too close in the chat. I'm gonna give you all about a minute and a half to vote on this one. It's the live poll. Better movie. It's 52-48 right now with the votes. So.
I was going to say, I mean, depending on what happens down in the chat, I'm seeing 54% right now, the Santa Claus.
I will say, Mitch did say, if you bang, you can choose the winner of this bracket challenge. Of this bracket.
I will say, personally, I think you should, unless you're, like I saw Taino being really passionate about Nightmare Before Christmas, I would save my bangs for, like, the final 4. For the Elite Eight.
But what if you think Nightmare Before Christmas is the best one and they're about to get knocked out round 1?
True. Very, very true.
Oh, it's going back and forth. It's literally 50-50 right now.
This is now it's Nightmare Before Christmas. 51%. I see Raider Runner's going to go with 1. West Tex Raider's going to go with 1. Must Chick says 2. D.L. Carter says Gremlins. I mean, Gremlins might be on this. I don't know if it is or not.
It is not.
Chug says no, it's not on here. D.L. Carter, if you want to add Gremlins to 1, you know the deal. Mike Rain says Bad Santa. Doug says neither. Again, it's just between these 2 movies. Like, which one would you rather watch? It's not what's your favorite Christmas movie of all time. It's if you and I and Chuggs were to sit down right now and watch a movie between the Santa Claus and Nightmare Before Christmas, which one do you pick?
If we were all chilling at a cabin and the Wi-Fi went out and we went and we're like, there's only 2 DVDs, the Santa Claus or Nightmare Before Christmas, which movie are we watching?
I'm probably going to pick the Santa Claus. Though I want y'all to vote based on what you want.
I'm going to give it about 30 more seconds. Right now, the Nightmare Before Christmas has a 2% lead.
This is electric, by the way. This is absolutely electric.
Also, reminder, I don't have anybody waiting in the queue, so if you want to get on the show and make your case for your top Christmas movie, FaceTime that number down below, 945-225-1736. If you want to get on, I don't have anybody in the queue waiting.
Think of Fetty Wap, 1736. That's pretty close. Again, you can ask me any Raiders question you want. You can ask me. You can talk anything. I can give you about 60 seconds to 2 minutes. And I do have some Christmas trivia that if you answer correct, I'm going to give you 100 raffle tickets for a chance to win a signed Maxx Crosby football and jersey. But you got to get it right. You got to get it right. And if you get it right and you want me to spin the dreidel, you can get up to 300. What?
Taino says, I don't care the movie. I'd jump in your lap and I'd have the best seat in the house.
What did Taino say? Taino, was it yesterday? When I was getting ready to go live for the Pete Carroll presser, it was definitely yesterday.
I can't end the poll because, Santa Claus is at 51%. All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, my God.
It's at
dude,
50.
It's literally 50-50. I wonder if I can see.
Wait.
All right, next. Whatever goes next. Santa Claus, 51%. Santa Claus wins. I mean, I don't know what the votes were on that. That was electric, though. Look how you ended it. It literally ended at 50.
It can't be because it's 121. So I think that means 61 people voted for the Santa Claus and 60 people voted for Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nabman's the MVP right now of today's show. Nabman, 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Blinky, 1 or 2? Fluhy, 1 or 2? I think I saw 51.
Nabman was saying 1.
I was going to say, I think Nabman was saying 1.
All right, we'll go the Santa Claus.
Nabman says 1. He's the MVP right now. He's going to get 1. Oh, Blinky said 2. That's going to be fun.
Let me look over here. Oh, yeah, still no calls yet.
It's all good. Again, if you guys want to get a call in, I hope that you do. We're going to keep rolling through some super chats here. Just so y'all know, we're going to keep rolling through some super chats here. Whoever the MVP is, if we get another tiebreaker like that, we'll ask the people that have banged on the show. But Nabman right now, tie goes to him, Mount Raider more. Let's go to Ryan Luna.
And I actually love that poll because, nobody in this office loves the tie more than me.
Without a doubt. Though, when I got to work today, Moose looked at me. Or no, was it Moose? Or was it? Dude, I'm literally having memories bleed together. Somebody recently was like, imagine if the Chargers and Texans game ended 0-0. Maybe it was yesterday when I was live on my Pete Carroll presser show. But I was like, they're like, what do you think Chuggs would do? I was like, I think he would self-combust.
I would love it.
Oh, does that mean they lock in a
tie means they clinch the playoffs.
So if they win against the Chargers this Saturday.
And that means my schedule prediction would be correct. Because I had the Texans
10-6-1.
I had them going 12-4-1. Or, no 12. What was it?
I thought you had 10-6-1, but maybe that was the
No,
Raiders.
I think I had the Raiders going 10-6-1.
We're hopeful fans in the offseason. Don't get mad at us.
I think I had the Texans. Did I have them going?
I mean, you definitely had a tie in there.
Yeah, I had one. I had the Chiefs game as the tie, though. I had them, I think, going 12-4-1.
That would be unbelievable.
And they're at right.
It'd be better if you said 11-5-1.
Yeah.
I think Chuck said 11-5-1. I think that's what he said.
Ryan.
Assuming we still only have 2 wins going into the Chiefs game, what do you think the kickers will do if either of them are lined up for a game-winning field goal with seconds left? I'm concerned. I mean, Daniel Carlson's going to try to sink it. And the reason, and the number one reason why he's going to try to sink it is because he's a free agent next offseason. And the NFL, especially with kickers, is very much recency bias. It's very much, what have you done lately for me? And Daniel Carlson has not had the best season. You know that. I know that. I think we all know that at this point. But he's going to go out there and he's going to try to sink it. And I think Harrison Buckner would try to do the exact same thing. So you want to talk about nerve-wracking? If the number one pick rests on the shoulders of a field goal in Week 18, I don't know how long I'm supposed to live for, but you can already take a year off of my life because that'll That's going to age you. That's going to age you 365 days. That I can guarantee you. Ryan Luna, shout out to you, my man. Let's go to the next one coming in here. And again, if you guys want to get up here on the program, FaceTime me, 945-225-1736. Rich, any Christmas Family Guy episode is a must. Bad Santa is A1.
I was surprised Bad Santa didn't make this bracket.
I mean, what was really hard about going on Google was trying to find a good bracket that wasn't already filled out with like a bunch of answers. And I also didn't want to do a bracket that was like super, super long.
Like,
that would take us all day.
Here's the bracket. What movie pops out to you that is missing? That you're like, I can't believe they didn't have that movie.
Is the Grinch in here?
It's the bottom right.
Okay, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Elf. What's this one? Rudolph. What is it?
Yeah, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Die Hard's in there. Miracle on Fort. Yeah. Love Actually. I don't even know if I've ever. I think I have seen that one. I think if I saw like what the cover of that one is, I would say I've seen it. I mean, here's the thing. There's so many Christmas movies. You know what I mean? There's so many Christmas movies. I will say this. If there's a certain movie that you guys want to get out, we can put another one in.
I've never heard
I would watch 8 Crazy Nights over 70, 80% of these movies.
Oh, somebody said, where is... I thought that was on... Oh, no, it's not.
What?
Jingle All the Way? Not on here.
See, the one movie with Arnold where it's Turbo Man, Jingle All the Way, that's a good one.
I did cheat, and I made the bottom right one the Jim Carrey Christmas one, though.
Good.
Grinch one.
It's the best one. I'm sorry, it's the best one. I don't think many people would disagree.
I haven't seen the new Grinch. Like, came out with like the new animated Grinches. I haven't watched those, but
see, I'm just like, I don't know. Not that I don't like the animated movies, though. I will say this, Rich Wolf, one of my favorite things to do, because not that I don't like rewatching all the Christmas movies over and over again. Like, to me, I'm almost at the point where if I'm going to cook, or if we're like playing a card game, put like a Christmas movie in the background. I like that a lot. One of the things that I really do truly love to do is like you go like on Hulu or something like that, and you watch like How I Met Your Mother Christmas episode, The Office Christmas episode, Family Guy Christmas episode, Rick and Morty Christmas episode. Like, to me, I like doing that stuff a lot. I think it makes it a little fun, and it changes it up. It's like 20, 30 minutes. It just divvies it up a little bit. I do, though. Who was the fan? I think it was Bayou Raider, said the Christmas Chronicles. I am going to make it a point this year to watch the Christmas Chronicles. So, Bayou, be on the lookout for me. Let's go to my brother, Can't Walk. Merry Christmas to Raider Nation. Can't Walk, you are truly one of my favorite people on this planet, and I hope that you know that. I will never forget when we met. I will never forget how inspired I was by you, and I know you're one of the mentally toughest people on the planet, and the fact that you have nothing but love in your heart, you have nothing but joy, you show nothing but love and joy on this program, man. I promise you this. I think it would surprise you how often I think about you, how often I talk about you to people, because I think if people knew your whole story, they would have a whole nother level of respect for you, dude. And again, man, I just want you to know, like, I appreciate you to the end of the world and back, and I love the fact that you and I got to meet. Shit, well, that was like, 7 years ago? At this point out in San Diego. You've been a loyal watcher all along. You and I have kept up to date with each other on social media. I want you to know, Merry Christmas to you too, my guy.
Cortez, that is the one that I noticed, and I can't believe I didn't say it immediately whenever I pulled it up, but whenever I was making the graphics, that's the one that I noticed immediately. No Polar Express.
Wow. I'm actually surprised by that. Now that you say that. Michael, draft a quarterback this year or wait until 2027. You know, my answer to this is really, truly going to be, what's your plan? If your plan is to truly, like, say, this is going to be a rebuild year, and it can be a rebuild year, but if it's going to be a rebuild year, hold your ears. You're probably better off keeping Pete Carroll. And, like, you're better off trying to roll some of that money over. But here's the problem. You're pissing away another Maxx Crosby prime year. You're pissing away another rookie year with Brock Bowers. You're pissing away another year with Ashton Jeanty. I think if you can get a quarterback this year, you go out and try to get one. But if you want to go all in for a first-round quarterback for C.J. Carr, I don't think it's the worst idea, but you're going to pay, I think, a lot more in 2027.
Mitch, here we go.
Let's go to my guy, Can't Walk. Let's go.
Let's go. How you doing, Raider Nation? Merry Christmas, everyone.
Oh, dude, it's so good to see you, man. I feel like I haven't seen you in a very, very long time. You doing good, brother?
I'm doing great, man. It's great to see you. It's been, how long, 7 years, you said? Something like that? 7, 8 years, maybe less. But, man, it's great to see you guys. It's great. Hey, Chuggs, good to meet you. Finally in person or on FaceTime.
Yes, sir. Good to meet you, man.
And Raider Nation, hey. Oh, hello?
We got you. You're good.
Yeah,
I can hear you.
I think we got disconnected.
Nope. That's the best part. We still got you.
Yeah, we have you.
This is awesome.
Towards you.
This is like Can't Walk. We can still hear you, bro. Well, maybe we'll see if we can get him back.
All right.
Oh, dude.
I'll call him
no
back.
matter what, I'll say if we got to give him a call back, now we got his phone number. I felt like that was one of those situations where I was talking to my dad on FaceTime, and I'm like, he's trying to figure it out.
Oh, we got another one.
I'm like, hey, we still got you.
All right,
and
here.
he's like getting upset that
Can't
he
Walk.
can't
We'll
figure
call
it
you
out
back
on
in a
FaceTime.
second.
What's going on, man? Give me first name, last name, YouTube name, and then I got a Christmas question for you.
Is it me?
It is you.
Oh man, this is aggressive master raider.
Oh!
No shit! Oh my God! I thought you wouldn't have a shirt on.
Wait. Can we see the forearm?
The forearm, yeah. Look, nice and.
Damn!
Yep, that's oh my Lord, that forearm's been putting in some work.
How you fellas doing?
Oh, dude, I'll tell you what, this is like my new favorite part of this show, being able to put faces to names and forearms to bodies. This is incredible.
Forearms to bodies.
This is incredible. All right, so I got a Christmas question for you. I got 12 Christmas questions in total, so pick a number between 1 and 12.
8.
All right, we're going to go 8. Question. In the movie Elf, what condiment does Buddy put on everything?
Ketchup.
We'll give you one more guess.
One more guess. I'll give you a hint. He puts it on his spaghetti.
And it's not something that you would normally put on spaghetti.
I figured that. Oh man, I could have sworn.
Ketchup.
You know what? I'm stumped, man. I haven't seen that movie in so long.
Would you like to phone if you have the chat open, you can phone the chat.
I do. 93 Nav says it looks like an Nav man. What's up, buddy? Maple syrup. That's what it is.
Yep.
Maple syrup. Now, I'm in the holiday spirit. The chat helped you out a little bit. So
we'll give you 10.
I'm going to give you 10 raffle tickets for a chance to win a signed Maxx Crosby football and a signed Maxx Crosby helmet. Aggressive Mass Raider, dude, thank you so much for calling in. Do you have a Raiders question? Or if not, it's all good, believe me.
Nah, man, you know what? Like a lot of people say, you guys make watching the season just like I usually put on the games and I'll mute it and I'll just listen to you guys. You guys make it a lot more bearable. I mean, it's been rough these past 20-plus years. But I've been watching since the John Gruden days, the Chucky heads. And just a little fun fact, my name on YouTube was inspired by My Vibrator. I thought that was hilarious, and it stood out. And I was like, you know what? I want to do something that's going to make these guys laugh and stand out. And I did it, and you guys laughed, and look, I stuck with it. So I do have a wife and kids, so it's just
maybe not after this appearance. I don't know. No, dude, I think when people do what you do, you know, like My Vibrator, Aggressive Macerator, you know, it's like I think as a Raiders fan, you got to find a way to bring joy because if you don't, you're
Yeah.
going to go absolutely crazy. And, it's funny because I got friends, I got family members that watch this show, and there's at times like people will bring up, like it was probably a few weeks ago, somebody brought up like all these crazy jokes that one random Raider fan always makes on the program. And I was like, oh, that's aggressive. And they're like, what? I was like, oh, it's aggressive master Raider. And, it's cool like that you can kind of see certain people's personalities come through on YouTube. So the fact that now I finally got a face to put on aggressive master Raider, it's not what I expected. I'll tell you that. It's not what I expected.
That'd be
but
like some
the
pimp
forearm
league
didn't
guy in his
disappoint.
basement or something.
yeah, the forearm.
I'm actually at work right now. So.
Oh, you're at work right now? That's wild. Well, hopefully you're cashing in. Again, dude, thank you so much for always being a part of this program, and congrats on the 10 extra raffle tickets. Super, super nice to meet you, man.
Likewise, guys. You fellas stay safe. Merry Christmas.
Can we get I don't know if you can yell, maybe a semi-yell Raiders?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Raiders! Hell yeah, aggressive master Raider. Dude, I'm telling you this right now. This is like my new favorite part about the show. Again, man, like I didn't want to talk about the Geno Smith presser. There wasn't all that much Raiders news to get into today. Brock Bowers, Pro Bowl. Maxx Crosby, Pro Bowl. Former Raider Lecky Fotu ended up signing with the Houston Texans. Today was about smiles. Today was about good vibrators and about having a good time. And what I think is super funny about that is he literally was like, dude, you called him back on accident? What's really cool about that was he's literally like, hey, man, like my vibrator inspired the whole thing. So, dude, that was really, really cool. Again, if you want to get up here on the program, 945-225-1736. And if anybody wants the chance to win a little bit of money, $50 Venmo. Mitchell Renz 365.
We got him back.
All right, we're going to go back here to Can't Walk. What's going on, my brother?
Hey, how you doing, guys?
All right, so Raider question, you got one for me, or do you want a Christmas trivia question?
I'll take a Christmas trivia question.
All right, I need you to pick a number between 1 and 12. Can't
9.
pick 8. All right, I was going to say, you can't pick 8. 9. In the movie A Christmas Story, what did Ralphie's aunt make him?
Oh, the pink bunny rabbit suit.
Hell yeah! That's a
That
winner
one's-
right there.
That's a onesie right there.
All right, so Can't Walk. Here's what I'm going to ask you. Right now, you got 100 raffle tickets for a chance to win a signed Maxx Crosby football or a signed Maxx Crosby helmet. Since Chuggs is Jewish, I got a dreidel here. Do you want to risk your 100 tickets, and if it lands on none, you get none. If it lands on Shin, you get 100. If it lands on...
Or no, if it lands on Shin, you get 50.
All right, that's fair.
No.
Shin, you what? You get 50?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, you get 200. Gimel, you get 300.
It's Christmas.
risk
Why
it.
not? Let's
Risk
do
it?
it. Let's risk it.
Oh.
Gimel! Let's go!
Let's go.
300 raffle tickets for my
Nice.
guy Can't Walk for the Gimel. All right, you know what? I want to keep you up here for this one because we got another Christmas movie bracket between the Christmas Vacation and Scrooge. Are you going 1 or are you going 2? And tell me why.
All right. I'm going to go with Scrooge just because I've seen Christmas Vacation many, many times, and Scrooge is one of the underrated Christmas movies that people haven't seen, I believe.
I haven't seen it.
I was just going to say this. To my knowledge, is that Bill Murray?
Yes, it's Bill Murray.
Okay. I was going to say, it looks like a very, very young Bill Murray. Here's the problem. I feel like Christmas Vacation is going to get the win, but a young Bill Murray's hard to argue with.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
It's one of the best.
I'm actually
Bill
seeing a
Murray's
lot of twos right
sarcastic.
now.
It's one of the best sarcastic acting Bill Murray scenes that you've ever seen. It's amazing.
Dude, you're selling me on this right now. I'm going to have to watch it. To my knowledge, I don't know if I've ever seen Scrooge.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's just like the Christmas Carol movie, but in modern day. And Bill Murray's just one sarcastic ass.
Well, I don't know. I love sarcasm and I love ass, so I'll have to check it out. Hey, man, can't walk, dude. You know that I got a special place for you in my heart. Thank you so much for watching this show. Everybody, get some can't walks down below. He's a real
Raider
one.
Nation. I love you, Raider Nation. Love you, Mitch. Chuggs, thank you for everything and taking the time for taking my call and taking the time for everybody's opinion and taking the time for everything. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Can't Walk. Hey,
Merry Christmas, buddy.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year to you, Can't Walk.
Muchas gracias. Feliz Navidad and Feliz Año Nuevo. Thank you, everybody.
Oh,
Bye.
Alex now has a new, if we did a Tuna's top 5 for her favorite fan, he might have just went up the leaderboard. Is Mike Nintendo Master watching? He's new number 1 now on my wife's leaderboard. Dude, this is split.
I think it might be 2.
Are we going to have to do another poll?
Yeah. It's probably easier to just do a poll.
Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, this is awfully, awfully close right now. 1 or 2, we're going to put a poll up. We're going to leave it up there for about 30 seconds, maybe 60 seconds. And again, if you want to FaceTime me, 945-225-1736. We've already given away, we just gave away 300 raffle tickets for us. I mean, what's going to be electric is if he freaking wins the signed Maxx Crosby helmet or football. That's going to be unbelievable. I don't know. Ooh, a little Caesar. Christmas Vacation right now does have a good lead. But y'all already know, if you want it to be Scrooged, you know what you got to do. You know what you got to do. I mean, right now I think it's Christmas Vacation, and it seems to be a landslide. Seems to be a landslide. All right. Oh, I was going to say it ended at the correct one. All right. It looks like that one was pretty comfortably Christmas Vacation. I will say this, though. Can't Walk, you sold me on it. You sold me on it. So one of the things that we're doing today is do a Scrooged watch party. Well, no, I don't know how we would do it on YouTube. Watch it. I'm gonna have to watch it. Maybe when I'm home alone. Maybe when I'm aggressive masturbating. Who knows? What's your favorite holiday food during Christmas? Let me know down below. It can literally be anything. It can be something sweet. It can be something savory.
This is gonna be bad Jew of me. Love a holiday ham. Dude, holiday, like maple glazed ham with the pineapples on it and stuff, like the one they have in the Grinch movie.
Oh,
dude, that in between some Hawaiian bread is so good. That's why everybody here at the office, we get like lunch every day, and we have different restaurants that like cater different lunches every day. One of the restaurants that we get is honey baked ham, and all the guys at the office are like, "Oh, I don't really like it. It's this that." I love it.
Yeah.
A good honey baked ham.
It hits.
It's great.
I think it absolutely hits. I would say
a lot of tamales come in it.
and it's very recent for me. My favorite holiday food for Christmas is what my wife's mom makes. Cochinita. It's called like Cochinita Pibil, I believe is the way to say it. I probably don't say it. My guy Can't Walk would be able to say it a lot better than me.
Here we go.
It's delicious, though. Oh, Christ. Watch your mouth on this program, young man. Watch your mouth.
Oh, my goodness. What in the world's going on in here?
All right, so you want a Christmas trivia question first, or do you have a Raiders question for me?
Well, first, Navman, what's your favorite Christmas Day food or holiday food?
Anything my wife makes.
Good answer.
What if she made corn the long way? You'd eat it?
Absolutely.
That's the right answer. That's the right answer. All right, pick a number between 1 and 12. Can't pick 8, can't pick 9.
Can't pick what?
Can't pick 8 or 9.
That's a bunch of crap.
And you already know.
6.
All right.
Did you say sex?
Probably. What beverage company has used Santa Claus in its Christmas marketing since 1931, the year you were born?
Coca-Cola.
Bingo!
Me.
Are you going to spin the dreidel to risk your potential raffle tickets?
Absolutely spin it.
I don't even know why I asked.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Shin.
Shin, that means he
50.
got 50.
50 raffle tickets for my guy,
Okay.
93 Nav Man.
I like it.
Nav, you got a question for me? Or
Well,
you just...
not necessarily a question. I sent you an IG message. I'm curious on your response on. I know there's probably very little chance that what I sent to you is like real, but the thought that was put into that letter that I got on Facebook really seems like it came from a wife. Just because I know how my wife is. So.
Okay, I actually did see this morning, but it's
It's something worth looking at.
okay, I'll look at it. I mean, if I read this right now, I think it would take up the rest of the show.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
I'll
I read
look
it
at
on
it.
mine
I'll
with
give
Taino.
I'll give you a call when I get done with my show today, because when I walk home, I'll give you a holler.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, shout out to Nav. Get some 93s down below.
Nav,
Go! You ready for
Nav,
that, Raiders? Ready?
Yeah,
You got to have that Raiders at the end.
Let's go. Raiders!
Nav, I want to thank you for keeping me sane this past Sunday when y'all's Raiders almost beat me. I was on the edge of my seat for 60 minutes during that second half.
I was literally on the edge of my seat.
I was so pissed off after that Jeanty touchdown run.
Oh, dude. What's sad is to be pissed off after that Jeanty run, because it was an unbelievable game by him.
Yeah.
Unbelievable game. And
Yeah,
yet I
that's his
felt like I was pissed off the
Best
entire
NFL game.
I would say so. He had another 3-touchdown game earlier in the year, but from what you expect to see out of a running back that you draft number 6 overall, I expect him to catch the football, run between the tackles, and he ran unbelievable. He was a bowling ball. Pinball looked great.
That was the best game that he's had in the NFL, bar none, all the way around, blocking wise. He was chipping folks. He was catching the football. I mean, on the run. Now, I hate Geno. You know that. But he was also putting it on him right, where he could get upfield the moment. This is the first time we've seen Geno put it on him as he's going upfield.
I mean, outside of the pick 6 and outside of Geno taking the loss of 9 when he didn't need to, it's probably been the best game that I've seen him play as a Raiders quarterback. Greg Olsen was also in his bag. I think it was probably the best offense called game since week 1 against New England.
Oh, I agree with you.
Yeah. Well, Nav, I want you to have a Merry Christmas, and I'll give you a call after today's live show.
Yeah, definitely turn it over to some other folks, man. This is a cool thing you do with everybody, man. I don't want to take up all your time. Hey, Raider Nation, love all of y'all. Hey, man, stick with it, man. We're all right. We'll get
2
there.
weeks to go.
Nav, man, appreciate you, love you, and I'll be waiting under the mistletoe for you.
Well, keep waiting.
I mean, Zahn, his ears perked up. He heard mistletoe, and he was all in.
Well, no, for Zahn, I have the mistletoe belt.
Or the missile foot. What up, Michael? I think we already got to that one, Michael. I think if you got the opportunity to go get your guy this year, go do it. Because if you want to go get somebody else in 2027, we see it every year. Sometimes people say the quarterback, it's better. I hear how many times do we hear it? It's like, oh, the quarterback class next year. How many times did we hear, like, let's tank for Arch Manning? I wouldn't touch Arch Manning with 10-foot pole. Wouldn't touch him with a 10-foot pole.
I think this is what Navman was just saying to you, though, also.
Yep. I mean, again, if I showed you how long this message is, it is paragraphs. You should put an indent on the message that you
I
sent
feel
me.
bad because I feel like this is from a movie, and I just don't know.
Hullabaloo and howdy do, musty prawns and Timbuktu. Timbuktu, Yeltsy by, hippity pole, kick him in the dish pan. Ho, 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 spread voodoo, Marsha's watching.
Yeah,
Is this, I mean, this makes me think of like Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I don't know why.
this makes me. It's like sounds like a start of a Dr. Seuss book.
Rebel, what is this? Is this, I mean, or is it like something that the Grinch yells? I have no idea.
I don't know. But our next movie bracket,
Rebel, what is it?
we got two oldies.
Okay. It's a Wonderful Life and White Christmas. Here, I mean, I would say when I look up like greatest Christmas movies of all time, I feel like It's a Wonderful Life pops up. I don't think I've ever seen it, though. I don't think I've ever seen it.
My stepdad, growing up, he used to watch It's a Wonderful Life every single holiday season, and he said it was a movie that his mom used to watch every holiday season.
Every holiday season.
They loved it. It's a Wonderful Life.
See, I guess I'm just going to have to. I think the problem for me, and maybe for a lot of people, it's like you find a few like your Christmas movies that you watch every single year. Because I typically don't, like if I see a movie once or twice, I probably don't watch it again. There are certain Christmas movies that I'm like, I'm just going to watch every single year.
The Grinch.
The Grinch, The Elf, Christmas Story.
I see a good mix. Jack Frost is not on here. Neither is Frosty the Snowman.
Interesting. Jack Frost is low-key a really good movie. Like it's a little heartfelt, makes you tear up a little bit, but that's okay during the holidays. Once in a while, it's not too bad. Friendly reminder, y'all, that we are doing a Megalodon duck race, and if you're like, what the hell is that? It's a $50 Venmo for a chance to win. As it stands right now, $125. Chance to win $125, and it is we got 5 people in the race right now.
The live poll is up as well. I'll go ahead and put that up for you. Go vote in the live poll.
I mean, it's 50-50 right now. I think out of all the brackets, I have felt like I knew where the winner was going to be. I have no idea on this one.
No clue.
I'm the person on The Price is Right that's saying $1. I don't know if I'm under. I don't know if I'm right. Hopefully I'm under. I don't know if I'm over. It's a Wonderful Life right now has got the lead.
I'm gonna give it about 30 more seconds. Also, as you see on screen, $50. We're doing a mega duck race today. If you want to get in,
Megalodon.
at Mitchell Renz 365.
Also, MVP of today's show. You're gonna go home with a Brock Bowers and Maxx Crosby photo. I feel bad. I don't remember the exact dimensions on it, but it's a pretty large photo. You guys will be able to put it in your man cave. You guys will be able to put it wherever you want. Since Max and Brock just made the Pro Bowl, I saw it from one of our sponsors, and I thought, you know what, I think it'd be a pretty cool little prize to give away today on the Raiders Report for the holidays. And, again, if you want a chance to win some extra Maxx Crosby raffle tickets, we will be giving away a signed Maxx Crosby football and a signed Maxx Crosby helmet, which I believe we will be doing that. We're going to do that next Tuesday. So next Tuesday, December 30th, I'll be here at work on the 30th. I will not be on work on the 31st. It's New Year's. It's also Chuck's birthday, which, I mean, come on. So the 30th, next Tuesday, we're going to give away a signed Maxx Crosby football and a signed Maxx Crosby helmet. I think that's pretty freaking cool, man. Which I'm excited about. Really, really excited about. I mean, it looks like it's going to be It's a Wonderful Life.
Yep. Oh.
It's a Wonderful Life. Getting the dub here.
It's a me.
It's a me. It's a Wonderful Life. We do have a few super chats that we got to be able to get through. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Here is the next one.
Let's go to Danny Strange. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the punching power of DK Metcalf? I mean, I'll say this. I would not want to get punched by DK Metcalf unless you paid me $92 million.
Now, okay.
You can pay me less money. That punch, though, was a little...
Me and my buddy got into an argument with his wife his wife was saying, you know, the fans, they need to be put in check. Like, it's not okay that the fans can just say whatever they want to these players, this, that, and the other, and we just expect the players to not respond. And I said, well, if I give you $300,000 and I said people can yell at you for 2 hours, would you be able to withhold hitting somebody? She said, yeah. All right.
See, I think the hard part about it is it's like players are paid the amount of money that they are paid because football is an entertainment. And I'm not saying that their job's not to play football. Their job is to play football. But the guys' jobs back in the 80s, 90s was also to play football, and they didn't make the amount of money that they do now, but people make money because of the TV deals and the entertainment value that is provided. Do I think that there does need to be a certain limit on what people say? Of course, right? Like, you know, if somebody's like, if you're playing bad, I'm allowed to tell you that you're playing bad. I'm not allowed to sit up here and I'm not allowed to go like if I say something about your wife, if I say something about your kids, if I say a racial slur towards you, you know, like I think like there's
like,
limits to everything.
That's what I was saying. Like those things, like you should be kicked out as a fan and you shouldn't be allowed back in.
Completely agree.
But if I go out, apparently the guy was heckling him and was using his full name, like DeKalen something. But
DK had a problem with that fan before. So that fan and DK, back when he played for Seattle, also got into it, apparently on the sidelines at one game. And there's a video of that fan going, basically, like, it's recorded. He said something like that's what I came here to do. Like he had the idea to go to that game, try to rally up DK Metcalf. I don't know what he was saying, and that's the hard part about it. But I also agree with you where, here's the thing. People say awful shit to me all the time. It's part of the biz. You have to kind of swallow it sometimes. I don't get paid $300,000 to do it.
I used to be a pre-K teacher. I got paid $12 an hour to be a pre-K teacher in college.
Yeah.
I had kids kicking me, yelling at me, you know, just being the most annoying. Like any parents, grandparents out there, you know. In no world would I ever be able to say, well, you know, this kid was hitting me all day. Why can't I hit him back? Or why can't I do? Because you're the adult. I get they're both adults in the room, but
yeah,
like you're supposed to be the person that's, you know, I don't want to say put on a pedestal, but kind of when you're getting paid that kind of money.
That's just the way that it goes. So
and I agree with Timmy Jones. I think the person who is the most to blame in all of this is the security.
Probably.
Like, how are you the security guards and you see a football player walking up to an opposing fan and they're obviously going at it and not try to step in between the two?
Because they don't get paid enough. I mean, I'll tell you this: when I used to work at the New York Jets, security guards they make basically like, again, at that time I made $69 a game, and I was one of the T-shirt guys. I bet you security guards, they're probably making, at that time, double what I made. You know, like, they're not making, like, to me, you're not making enough money to really intervene in that situation. But you're right, security guards. But here's the thing. I got friends that are cops. They get things told to them all the time. I got nurses and friends that are doctors. They get things yelled at them all the time. You got people in this country that have literally taken bullets, making way less money or making no money anymore. And, like, to me, you have to take the higher ground when you are paid to do your job, and that's just the way that it is. You got paid 5 years, $150 million. Unfortunately, you got to suck it up.
I used to work in the food service industry. If you're a waiter, waitress, bartender, I guarantee there's been people that have said some out-of-bounds things towards you and some absolutely rude things. And in no situation, if you're a bartender at Chili's and somebody says what he said to DK, if you even reacted and said something back, you could get fired.
Yeah, probably would.
Like, not even putting your hands on him if you said the wrong things back to him.
And I think, you know, the problem is, and it's just, people can get mad at me for this statement all they want. I think the problem right now with professional sports is everybody thinks that they're just too hot shit, and you just have way too many guys just thinking like they can't get in trouble. But it's also the NFL's fault. It's also, like, I think kind of the world's fault. Like, You see a guy like Rashee Rice do a drive-by, not a drive-by, but kind of a drive-by.
A hit and run.
That's what I meant to say, hit and run. And sure, he got suspended a few NFL games, but what's the real repercussion to that? It's a whole other conversation, but DK's punch power, if he actually got to put one into you, I bet you it's pretty freaking high up there.
Oh, yeah.
Stabler for president. If we have the pick 7, I'm going to throw up. What if we trade in Maxx, get 2 firsts, maybe trade down for some more picks, fix what we need fixed, roll with Aidan O'Connell until 2027 when the quarterback field should be even better? I will say this. You're going to love the show that I put out later in the week, Stabler for president. I think the problem with what you're saying here is, and I'm not totally this idea, this is a full-on rebuild, okay? Full-on rebuild is rolling with Aidan O'Connell. I guess my problem is who's going to be the head coach here, because I think if you go with this plan, you're probably going to roll with Pete Carroll again, or you're going to hire a head coach, probably a defensive-minded head coach. You're going to guarantee him 3 years, and you're going to say, all right, you're going to rebuild, and you're going to try to rebuild in every way possible. I will say this. If you have pick number 7, you got to consider all things an option here. So I want you all to remember this super chat, and I want you to remember the show that I put out on Friday. What up, John? Thank you for forever talking offensive line last week. Please stop talking drafting a quarterback in the top 10. No good offense without a good offensive line. Here's the thing, though. You can draft a quarterback number 1 overall because you have the money and you have the resources to be able to go get and be able to build an offensive line in free agency. People can't say, oh, we can't draft a quarterback because our offensive line's terrible. We're not going to have the same offensive line that we do. We have the opportunity. We have the draft picks. We have the money to be able to fix this offensive line. And
you have
if
the most
Raiders
important position already. You have Colton Miller.
You have Colton Miller at left tackle, and you can make the argument you already have JPJ at center, right? And then between Caleb Rogers, Charles Grant, and DJ Glaze, you can find one out of those 3 players, 3 guys you drafted in the 3rd round. If one of those other guys can be a starter, then you have $107 million to be able to use to spend and find the other 2 starters on your offensive line.
And I'll say this, multiple offensive linemen drafted starting in round 2. One of the best guards in the NFL, Tate Ratledge for the Lions, a round 2 pick.
Yeah. Again, to me, it's you can find certain players. You can find, if the Raiders choose to not have a top 10 offensive line or a top 12 offensive line, it's because they didn't prioritize it enough. And after watching this season, I don't know how you don't prioritize it. The other part of me that wonders is, if we replace Brennan Carroll, what does that do for our offensive line? I think it only upgrades you. So could you see certain, think about the regression DJ Glaze has had. DJ Glaze's rookie was much better compared to it was this season. I believe Glaze is better as an offensive guard because he just doesn't have the footwork to be a tackle. But with a average offensive line coach, you're going to see this unit get better, and you're going to be able to build a top 12 offensive line if the Raiders want to. I don't know how you don't want to having Brock Bowers and Ashton Jeanty on your team. Let's go to my man, Fat Bearded Dad, the MVP, one of the MVPs. TJ Parkinson, Fat Bearded Dad, top 2 MVPs for our show the other day with the Texans. Shout out to him. Also, I just sent you guys, I just submitted the order for TJ and FBD for the GLD chains. Just wanted to say Merry Christmas to you and Chuggs and to the rest of my Raider fam. Let's hope Santa gives us that number 1 pick. And I'm right there with you, man. I think at this point, I just want the number 1 overall pick. It's the number 1 thing on my Christmas wish list because it just opens up the avenues. Gets you a better head coach. It gets you, I think, that quarterback if you want one. If you don't want the quarterback, you can trade back to be able to replace some holes. You have a lot of opportunities to be able to just get this thing going in the right direction. So I believe we just got another call here. Give me first name, last name, YouTube
Arctic?
name. Arctic Cruelty. Oh, you know what I was going to say? You looked a little different from the last time we did the show, but I think the hair's done this time.
Oh, I probably just showered more recently than last time. You probably caught me after work.
Hey, it's all good. You should see me when I get done doing work. I look like I cover the Raiders for a living.
Honestly, I caught a little bit ago. I don't even know what I was going to ask. How we doing?
I'm doing pretty damn good.
Oh, we have the new movie bracket up, Arctic. You're going to vote between Elf and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Ooh. Is that like the stop motion Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Like
Yep.
Okay. Probably Rudolph. I'm
Rudolph
I'm
over
younger.
Elf?
See, my dad would agree with you. So my family this year, Arctic, we did a soup competition. So everyone, it was like best tasting soup, most best presentation, and then best name. My dad's soup name was like, who's Yukon Cornelius's bubbling soup or something like that. So my dad loves Rudolph. He dressed up apparently as Yukon Cornelius for Halloween. So he's probably on the same board with you as that one.
I got you. Hey, you want to see a random dog that's just on my girlfriend's property?
Yeah?
I don't know how to
Here we go.
answer
Here
that.
we go. It's over here. Come here.
It's
I'll
a,
run over there.
it's a random
It's
dog.
real sweet. Yeah, it's just a random dog. Look.
I'll tell you this. You never know what you're gonna see on this show.
You see him?
That just turns out to be a bear, and Arctic's just going.
Come here. No idea whose dog this is. It has a collar, but it won't leave. It's just chilling here on the.
I mean, is this
On the
anybody's
hill.
poor dog? It has a collar.
It
Aw.
does, yeah.
Oh my God. I mean, there's not like some.
I don't
There's
know.
not like a phone number. There's nothing.
No,
I mean,
I don't know what to do. It's just kind of chilling up here.
Oh my God, you're gonna break my heart because it looks like such a sweet dog.
It is. He's a sweet
Chat,
dog.
does he keep the dog, yes or no?
Oh, I can't do that. I'll get killed. I'll get killed.
I mean, you're gonna have. I mean, I don't want to say where do you live, but like, what area do you live in?
You can probably there's a
Um,
shelter somewhere or like a vet.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure he just lives down the hill somewhere, and he's just up here for
Arctic.
some reason. What's up?
We have a question for you.
What's up?
It's a holiday question for a chance to win tickets. Are you ready?
Sure.
All right. What holiday drink is also called milk punch?
What holiday drink is also called milk punch? I have no idea. Eggnog?
That's it!
Winner!
Come on. Come on.
Eggnog. All right,
Come on.
so you have right now, as it stands, 100 raffle tickets for a chance to win a Maxx Crosby signed football and a Maxx Crosby signed helmet. My question to you is, do you want to risk it and spin the dreidel? If it lands on Gimel, you get 300. If it lands on Hay, you get 200. If it lands on Shin, you get 50. If it lands on none, you don't get any.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I love that everyone's doing it. I'll say this. If it lands on none, I'll still give you 10.
I appreciate that.
It landed on Shin, so you get 50 raffle tickets.
Sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles.
Hey, Arctic, man, first off, appreciate you always tuning into the show. I love the fact that you called back again. And if let
let
me
us
know,
know
let
what-
me know what you do with the dog and if there's any way that I can help.
I got you.
If you take it to the shelter, and if they are able to provide a phone number, any type of, I don't know how many followers you have on social media. I just think that I might have a few extra to be able to help out.
Oh, yeah, you definitely do.
So if there's any way that I can help out, man, please
Dude,
just keep me in the loop on that
This is
one.
why I love the FaceTime too, because immediately when you picked up, I was like,
Oh,
I
that's-
think that's Arctic.
yeah.
Yeah, it is.
And he's like, yeah,
Hell
it is.
yeah.
All right, dude.
Um,
Have a
J-
Merry Christmas. with
Jay
you.
Malfair actually wanted to know, does the dog play O-line?
Hey, come here. Let me see your three-point stance. Let me see some. Come on.
Oh, that get off.
He might be a defensive end. He ran right by me. Pair him up with Max. That's kind of dangerous. Kind
I'm in.
of dangerous.
All
Hey,
right,
Merry
Arctic.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas to
Merry
you.
Christmas
Thanks for
to you,
calling
brother.
in, man.
You're welcome.
Does the dog play O-line?
I think that was.
Only a question on the Raiders report.
We've only been doing it for a couple of weeks. That has to be up there for craziest call we've had so far.
I mean, I didn't know where that was going to go. I did not know where that was going to go. No, like you've seen the movie Air Bud. Like the Raiders version of that is not the dog playing quarterback or wide receiver. It's the dog playing offensive
All right,
line.
we're going to give it 30 more seconds. Elf barely beat it. This is actually way closer than I thought it was going to be between Elf and Rudolph.
Wow, Brooks Koepka stepping away from Live Golf. I don't know what that means for any golf fans out there. Merry Christmas from the Cowboy State. Real cowboy. Hey, everything's a little bit bigger in Texas, I guess. We're movie bracket time right now. It's close, and Elf has got the lead.
I'm going to give it about 15 seconds. Last chance to vote at the live poll at the top.
What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
Not Texas. I think he's from Wyoming. I think that's the Cowboy State.
Is that the Cowboy State?
Yeah.
Oh, the Lone Star State's obviously
Yeah.
Dallas. I'm an idiot. It's got to be Wyoming then.
That would be my guess.
I mean, what? Yeah, I mean they're the Wyoming Cowboys for college.
Yeah, he said thanks, Chuggs. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I mean, yeah, geography. If you subscribe to the show for anything educational outside of Raiders, I'm sorry.
All right. It's going to win, but much closer than what I thought it was going to be.
It's going to be Elf. Elf ends up getting the dub. Taino was definitely spamming. It's funny. I think Taino was blocking Ron Raspberry, and Ron was blocking Taino. The way that they're spamming right now. Love it, love it, love it.
Next one.
We do have some super chats. So we got Die Hard Miracle on 34th Street. We're going to try to go through some of these first round brackets here just so that way we can make sure that we finish the show. I will say I have to get out of here in about an hour just because Alex and I were trying to travel to her mom's house, and it's a little bit not too far away. It's far for me. It's like an hour and a half, so we don't want to get there too late. So I just got to be out of here by 5:30 today, so we got another hour to go. We're going to try to get through this Xmas movie bracket. We're going to answer some super chats. We're having a little bit of fun today on the Raiders Report, and again, I just want to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. If anybody here is Jewish, Happy Hanukkah. I love doing this show, and I don't ever take it for granted. I hope that you all know that. Die Hard or Miracle on 34th Street. Let us know down below which one are you going with. And right now, this is clearly Die Hard. Do we have any super chats to catch up on the votes
We do have a couple of super chats to
are
catch up
rolling
on.
in?
Rebel minus 1.5 versus Navman 1.5 fantasy finals. Are they the last two in the?
Yeah, that man kicked my ass this week.
Dude,
no, I'll say this.
who's-
I'm happy for Rebel because he's been one of the best teams. I actually think Navman and Rebel have been the top two teams in our Raiders Sport Fantasy
Shout
League.
out to one of our sponsors, not the sponsor of this live show, but they are one of our long-standing sponsors, Prize Picks, because I was in my fantasy semifinal this past weekend, and I can't tell you how pissed I was because my fantasy team came down to I was down by 5 points, and it came down to Travion Henderson. Injured in the second quarter, gave me 1 point.
That's brutal.
I needed 5, and he only gave me 1.
I'm sorry.
I was livid.
I will say I ordered something that you guys, I know we didn't really talk about doing a prize or anything like that for the Raiders Report Fantasy Football League. We'll do it again next year. I really enjoyed doing it. But the winner of y'all's matchup was going to get a little prize from me and the Chat Sports gang. So be on the lookout for it. Nav, I have your address. Rebel, if you could send me your address again in case you win. But we just got a few packages. We're going to send you guys a little something for the winner. What's up? What have I missed? Arctic.
We just talked to you.
Just apparently you missed that dog. Drama. The Christmas. Oh, this Christmas should be on the list.
You know what's not on there? Is it called Four Christmases? The one with Vince Vaughn?
Four Christmases is elite.
Great movie.
Four Christmases is my wife's favorite Christmas movie is The Family Stone.
Flip the tube.
I mean, I love like when I think of my personality, I really do think like I'm a little bit of Ryan Reynolds, like Vince Vaughn, like
Dude, Four Christmases. That scene where that one beach where we did it, Daytona.
Daytona.
That one guy you said I could cheat on you with, Kid Rock. Flip the tube.
Flip the tube. Drama. Shout out to you, man. Aggressive. I can't believe I met you. That was awesome. Wife wants to hide in a hole now. Which hole? Aiden, thoughts on Malik Willis as a ride quarterback? I'm guessing that means bridge. If we fall out of the top 5 in the draft and Grant Udinsky as head coach, I guess I'll first start here with Malik Willis.
Also, this one's not close. It's Die Hard.
Yeah, I figured it. I was just going to message you. I was like, also, I was going to send you something. Actually, hang on a second here. Oh, wait. I just got something. Oh, Darth. Sorry, Darth, I see your Venmo. That's 2 ducks. By the way, Duck Race now is a $50 Venmo for a chance to win $225. We're getting this pot up here a little bit. It's a Megalodon race. We got 9 people in right now. Malik Willis, I do think, is actually an interesting quarterback. And I say that because you are going to have to give him a brand new contract, so that's something that's going to be important. I don't really believe it's going to be all that expensive. If I had to guess what type of deal Malik gets, I would say it's very similar to the deal Justin Fields got, just cut it in half.
Grant Udinsky, is that
He's
like,
the offensive
he's like the
coordinator.
28-year-old guy?
Yeah, he's the OC for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yep.
So I actually think it's an interesting name to consider, in all honesty.
He's my age. He's 28, just turned 29.
I mean, he's learning underneath Liam Cohn. Again, last year we were one of the channels. I don't know how many people are out there were, a little bit higher on Liam Cohn. Liam wasn't in my. I don't think Liam was in my top 1 or 2 because my top 1 or 2 I know was Vrabel and Ben Johnson. But I do know Liam Cohn was ranked a lot higher than Pete Carroll. I think most smart people out there would say that they wanted Liam Cohn over Pete Carroll. And if you hear anything otherwise, you're listening and watching the wrong people. But Grant Udinsky, he's what, 28?
Just turned 29.
Just turned 29. The reason why that's, I think, a very interesting hire to be able to look at. Minnesota Vikings got some polls there from Kevin O'Connell. Now he's with Liam Cohn, and because Liam Cohn's got ties to John Spytek, I do find that to be an interesting hire. And maybe he takes a shot at it, but I also do believe that he's somebody that he's going to get extra opportunities if he stays with Liam and he stays there in Jacksonville. But I mean, being the youngest, I believe he would be the youngest head coach of all time.
Blinky says, I'm English, so I legally have to go 1. The next one, we have 2 more first-round matchups. Love Actually, Muppets A Christmas Carol by the Muppets.
I have no idea.
I've seen the Muppets Christmas Carol, not seen Love Actually.
I mean, based on the votes right now, I'm seeing nothing but 1s, but yet the poll tells me the exact opposite.
Well, I think it's because Timmy Jones is spamming 1.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I was going to say, Timmy Jones, were you in Love Actually? I don't know.
He gets royalties from the movie.
Hey, I know somebody that does. Not that movie, different movie. Can't Walk. Spoiler alert, It's a Wonderful Life. Movie starts off a little dark.
It does.
Think about it.
Have you seen it?
I don't know.
So It's a Wonderful Life is basically the guy. I can't spoil it. It's a movie from like the 50s. There's no spoilers with this. It's a Wonderful Life is about a guy who basically, and it's a very common trope now in like different movies, but and you've probably seen it in TV shows as well. He like basically is like, everybody's everybody's better off without me. Like I wish like I wasn't around basically.
Okay.
And then it's like, like Christmas magic, and then it makes it where it's like
he's not around.
Yes.
I got you. I mean, if you feel that way, I don't know. I feel like that'd be a really dark thing. But, hey, if it starts off dark, but if it ends up getting better, I think that's good. I don't know. Jersey Boy, since Die Hard is in the bracket, Lethal Weapon better be here as well. I'll say I did not make the bracket. I looked for the best bracket I could possibly find online.
This one's not close either. It's a Muppets.
It's going to go to Muppets. People are asking who's in the duck race. I got Soulja Man, June Romero, Richard Black, Greg Vack, Mark Call, 2 for Darth, Jerry Kester, and Rustin Long. If you did not hear your name, yell at me right now. $50 Venmo. at Mitchell Renz 365 right now for a chance to win $250 because Philip
Blinky.
Bogert, yeah, Ian,
Blinky said I went 1-14 to my league.
and won my loser round. I mean, is that good or bad, Blinky? Does anybody here have like a punishment for their fantasy football league?
Oh,
What up, Snugs?
Anthony Green. I already know your face.
and Anthony,
Yeah, man.
What's
you
up,
might
man?
be joining for the most contentious one of them all.
Okay.
Christmas Story versus The Grinch.
Dude, this is I can't believe, is this round one? This is massive round one. Anthony, what are we thinking here?
Oh boy. Christmas Story.
You're going to go with the Christmas Story over the Grinch. I mean, I'll say this.
Yeah.
I don't think that you can go wrong here. I'm a Grinch guy.
Okay.
I like the Grinch. My mom's, like the movie we watched with my mom growing up was always a Christmas story. Like, I guarantee you this. Both of these movies will be in the background at our house this Christmas, without a doubt.
I got you.
Anthony Green, you ready for a question to win some tickets?
Okay, talk to me.
Because The Grinch is one of the movies, I'm going to ask you a Grinch question. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
What was the Grinch's dog's name who helped him steal all the presents?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Maxx.
It's Max!
Oh. I was literally about to give you a hint of he's one of the best Raiders players.
And then
Jeanty. No.
the second question, I'm guessing it's a yes because everybody said yes, but don't feel peer pressure to do it. Would you like to spin the dreidel to maybe get some more tickets?
Oh yeah, just win, baby. Go ahead and spin it.
Spin that thing.
Spin on that thing.
Mhm.
That's my best spin of the day. Hey, 200 raffle tickets.
200
Sweet.
tickets.
200 tickets for Anthony
Sweet.
Green. You know what's cool though? Again, like we talked. I mean, when was probably the last time we talked? Probably about a year ago. Is that fair?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think we were on there with Carl, Rebel, I think it was.
That was
And
I
about
forget-
two other people. I couldn't, I know we were on there with quite a few people.
Yeah, we were a bunch of
So-
people. So, but that's why I love doing this because as soon as I saw you, I'm like, bro, that's Anthony Green. As soon as I saw, and that's again, like to me, I always feel awkward when people come up to me and they're, like they feel like they know me and they're like, hey, Mitch, I'm so and so, and like I don't know at first, and then now I'm like, okay, because I guarantee you this, if I saw you walking down Las Vegas, I'd be like, oh shit, that's Anthony Green. So it's pretty freaking cool, man. Merry Christmas to you. Thank you so much for being a big part of the show all the time. I know you're an avid duck racer. I know you're an avid watcher all the time, and I want you to know that I do really appreciate you. And again, like I think you guys would be surprised how often I do think about y'all, and I recognize y'all.
Merry Christmas to y'all as well, man. I enjoy watching y'all every time y'all come on, man. I stop what I'm doing just to see what y'all are doing.
Mr.
So
Green.
I do have one question for you.
Hit me.
If we do keep Pete Carroll next season, do you believe
I won't be here.
the
Someone else gonna have to take over this show. I don't know who's gonna be. No, I'm listening.
do you believe that we can go from worst to first?
Ooh. No Chiefs next year. Patrick Mahomes probably.
He'll be playing week one. I'll make a bet with anybody right now. He's playing week one. It's an ACL. ACLs anymore like 6 to 7 months. Maybe again we'll see how everything goes.
If we're playing Mahomes in week one, it'll be career suicide for him. I know that.
I think going up against the Raiders is not career suicide as much as I wish it was.
Yeah,
I'll say this. I think if you keep Pete, you're honestly what the objective should be is that you should be somewhere still in that top 10 because you're probably going to be looking for a quarterback. And you should try to get better, and getting better for how bad this team is. Like, even if they beat the Giants and even if they beat the Chiefs, I'm not going to look at this year and go, we won 4 games. I'm going to look at this season as we're a 2-win football team, and that's even getting lucky against New England, I would say, in week 1. So I would say if you're the Raiders and you bring back Pete, you're hoping to win 6 to 7 games, in all honesty. Like, you're trying to show that your young players got some growth, that you saved up a lot of money. Because, again, if you bring back Pete, I don't want you to spend money in free agency. I don't really want you to do a lot of – like, I would rather you save up all that money, save up that draft capital, and then go all in 2027 for your new head coach that you're trying to bring in. But I'm very confident in what I'm about to say, and Pete Carroll will not be back. Like, I know what I've been told. I know what I hear. The only, like, again, I think the only way Pete Carroll comes back is if the Raiders reach out to however many people they reach out to, and every single one of them turn down the job. And head football jobs just don't pop up as often as what people want to think. And for the front office and for multiple Raiders owners to want to move on from them, it's just not going to happen. But, I mean, we'll see. It's going to be fun, man. Raiders offseason always 10 times more entertaining than the regular season. I'll tell you that. Anthony,
What do you think about Jack Del Rio?
No.
No?
Okay.
I mean,
I know Raiders fans love to, like, bring up, the old names, and I would say out of the last 23 years, the best Raiders head coach has been Jack Del Rio. I believe his record with the Raiders was 33-31. Would have loved to see how much different his career could have gone if, Derek Carr doesn't end up getting hurt. Hell, he might still be the head coach. You never know what ends up happening. But, I mean, if people always say, like, John Gruden, this and that, I think the name that they should bring up more, I think Jack Del Rio makes way more sense than John Gruden just based off of their track record of building a team. Reggie McKenzie did a great job building the offensive line. But, again, where we're at right now, we got to be able to go find something better, and I think that you can find better, and I want somebody new. I want somebody young, because you're seeing a lot of these good teams in the NFL. They're getting some of these younger head coaches because, again, it's new times.
Yeah, I agree.
All right,
I agree with you, man.
Mr. Green, an elite name for the holidays. Hope you have a happy, happy holiday. I know you're a pretty busy man this time of the year, if my memory serves me correct.
So, Merry Christmas to y'all, man.
Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas, Anthony.
Shout out to Anthony Green. I believe I remember what he did. He's used to handling large packages. I think I'm right on that, Ant. Favorite holiday drink? Okay. Favorite Christmas drink?
For me, and I don't know if this is
Are
necessarily.
you saying like alcoholic or just any drink?
It could be alcoholic.
See, I make a banana bread old fashioned. I'm not drinking this year, so that won't happen.
I love an apple cider.
A good apple cider hits. Actually, one of the drinks that I made like 2 years ago, because my job usually is Christmas drinks, is apple cider, a little bit of mezcal, some cinnamon, then you drop some cranberries in there, maybe a little rosemary, make it look all cutesy and stuff for my wife. That I do also love eggnog. I'm not gonna lie. Like to me, there's only one day of the year I'm drinking eggnog. It's on Christmas. Just like the only time I'm drinking a pina colada is if my ass is on a beach. So a little eggnog, maybe some horchata. Give me a little horchata in there.
Yeah.
Apple cider, though.
We're on to round 2. The Grinch actually won a lot more handedly than I thought it would.
Okay. I'm seeing eggnog from Arctic Cruelty. Schnapps from D.L. Carter. What kind of schnapps? God Family Raider for Life says Cheperado. I don't know what that is. I'm worried. Half the time when you guys say stuff, I'm like worried if I'm saying something dirty. I don't know if I'm saying something naughty or nice. Again, if y'all want to give me a FaceTime for a chance to win some raffle tickets, 945-225-1736. All right, we are moving now to the next round of our Christmas movie bracket. I believe we are now in the Elite Eight? We are now in the Elite Eight. Home Alone or the Santa Claus? Type 1 for Home Alone, type 2 for Santa Claus. What are we going with? The live poll is up. Live poll is up. And right now, it is a $50 Venmo for a chance to win $250 for our Megalodon duck race at the end of today's program.
All right. We got our next caller up.
All right, I need first name, last name, YouTube name, and if you got a Raiders question, give it to me.
What's up, bro? My name's Xavier Lopez. I just subscribed probably about like 3 weeks ago. I was in and out, but I've been listening consistently now. I do have a Raider question. If we can't get a Raiders quarterback, first round pick or whatever, do you believe in Aiden O'Connell for a little bit, at least until we can beef up the O-line maybe?
The only reason why I'm going to say no on Aiden O'Connell is because I just don't think you're going to get a head coach that's going to sign up for the job for AOC. And to me, certain guys are really good at their job, and Aiden O'Connell is going to be in the NFL for a long time. And I brought up this name before, and since you're a new sub, Aiden kind of reminds me of a Brian Hoyer, where Hoyer had a 15-year NFL career because he's a smart quarterback, can pick up a playbook, and he's really good at being able to execute an offense. And to me, if you're the Raiders and you want to try to bring in a young rookie quarterback, a young quarterback in general, putting him up against Aiden that he can compete all the time, that's going to make that young guy better. But the ceiling with AOC is it's just not there to me. And
I got you. I just want to compete a little bit, man, because it's hard, man. It's rough being a Raider fan, man. I'm 24 years old. My whole life, I haven't seen a good Raiders team outside of 2016, man. So I just want to compete at this point. So I don't know.
To me, Aiden is a really good backup quarterback. And if I'm the Raiders, I actually would entertain the idea of giving AOC a contract extension. Nothing crazy, but if you were to give him a 2 to 3 year contract extension and you were to give him, let's say, like $15 million, $5 million per year, I actually don't think that's that bad of a value to have a backup quarterback, somebody that is going to show up to work every single day. I had a Raiders fan. They sent me all of these videos from the game this past week against Houston. And all the videos are Geno Smith sitting on the bench kind of pouting, not talking to anybody. And it's literally Aiden after every drive, patting guys on the shoulder pads, dapping guys up. Like, Aiden is a really loved and respected player in that locker room and also by the fans. So,
for sure.
I think having Aiden on your team is good. But as the starter, he's not a top 50 quarterback in the NFL. So you can't roll him out there.
I'm just trying to entertain it because obviously I want to get a quarterback. I want to get Mendoza. I'm just saying if it doesn't happen. I was hopeful for Geno Smith. It's just,
Same.
I'm sure he for sure has a talent. It's just, obviously it hasn't worked out. And then the leadership part of it, like you said, he was pouting and stuff. So, that kind of he doesn't want to be a Raider and just sarcastic answer. It's like, come on now. So I guess that's kind of why I'm leaning towards just to compete, at least for now, if we don't get a quarterback. So, I guess
there's going to be options out there. And again, if the Raiders want to go get somebody young, to me, I'll keep saying this name, Jalen Milroe. And it's not so much that I think Jalen Milroe is ready to play right now. But to me, Jalen Milroe runs a 4.3 40. And if we build an offensive line of free agency and we really try to run the football and kind of copycat what Philadelphia does a little bit, if Jalen's got to throw the ball 20 to 25 times a game, but we decide to run, 30 to 35, 40 times a game with Jeanty, you get Brock Bowers involved a little bit, and you get Jalen. I think that's an interesting offense that you could run for a year. It might not be sustainable for many, many years, year after year, but for 1 year, I don't think it's the worst idea, and it's probably a 4th or a 5th round pick because Seattle, they have Sam Darnold as their quarterback. I'm going to ask you a Christmas question, and if you get it right, you get 100 raffle tickets for a chance to win a signed Maxx Crosby helmet or football. My question to you is going to be, what do we got up here? Home Alone and the Santa Claus? All right, so we're going to go with a kind of related question here. What city was Kevin McAllister's family traveling to for the holidays in the hit movie Home Alone?
Okay, I believe, was it out of country? Did they go to, Paris? Was it Paris or...
Bingo!
Oh, come on now.
Be careful. I think you're driving, for the love of God.
Yeah, well, I just got out of work, man, but I was listening to you at work. I'm on it, so I really enjoy the show, dude. I really appreciate it. It's pretty awesome. I usually listen to Locked On Raiders and this. So,
I'm hoping that we can turn that pretty awesome into really awesome soon. Gotcha. I'm going to spin the dreidel here for you. And you ended up getting... Oh, wait, that was a really shitty spin. I'm not going to lie. It was an awful spin. I literally flipped the coin and it landed on nothing. You got hay. So you got 200 tickets, my guy.
All right, cool. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, man.
All right, man. Merry Christmas to you. Drive safe.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Merry, Merry Christmas. I mean, what's really cool, 3 weeks watching the show. I hope that I get to prove to you in the off season how much you're going to learn watching the show and how much more fun the Raiders Report is in the off season. And I hope that you've heard me say this before, but when Pete Carroll gets fired, I'm going to go live for 11 hours and 11 minutes. And I don't know what that show's going to look like. It's going to be chaos. It's going to be wild. I've gone live for 26 straight hours when the Raiders fired McDaniels. I went live for basically like 10 hours when we traded for Devontae Adams. To me, I have so much more fun in the offseason, and I can't wait to be able to do more offseason content because this season has been very, very difficult to say the least. Next Christmas movie bracket. Who won the last one?
The last one was Home Alone.
Home Alone? Oh, yeah, easily, 74%. Next one we got, Christmas Vacation or It's a Wonderful Life. Do we have any super chats? I think we have, two. I see one from Blinky. I see one from Drama. Friendly reminder, whoever the MVP is of today's show, you're going to be going home with a Brock Bowers, Maxx Crosby photo since both of those players ended up making the Pro Bowl today. So if you want a chance, you can bang, and then we spin the Dreidel. Hopefully it lands on Gimmel. What up, Blink? We do punishments for last place, so not me. I think one of the punishments that I would love to be able to do, and I used to write back in the day for a company called Gridiron Experts. They're actually the very first fantasy football company to ever give me a shot. So shout out to Mike Riggs. Mike Riggs was literally the only dude. I sent 40 applications to people from all over these fantasy sites just begging to write for free. Shout out to Mike Riggs. You will always have a special place in my heart. I hope you know that, Mike. And Gridiron Experts. Well, actually, one of the very first articles I ever wrote was fantasy football punishments. And I remember we used to do all these different types of things. I forget actually all the punishments we used to talk about. It was tattoos, piercings. The new one that I would love to be able to do, and I've actually thought about doing a show like this. I'm not going to lie to y'all in the off season. Think about it's June, okay? I go live at a Waffle House. I go live at a McDonald's. And based on the super chats that we get is the food that I have to eat. I actually think that thing would be super fun. I actually think it'd be super fun. I'm not going to lie to you. What up, Drama? Eggnog and brandy. See, I'm not the biggest brandy guy. I don't know why. To me, I would much rather sip on, an old-fashioned whiskey than sip on a brandy. Is that wrong to say? I don't know. No. Drama! All right, we got this next one coming in here, and this is Elf and Die Hard for the Christmas movie bracket. Oh, wait, no, we're still on, Christmas Vacation?
It
looks like it's going to be Christmas Vacation. The votes are voting right now. And it looks like, 77%. I think it's going to end up being that. Reminder, if you want to FaceTime, 945-225-1736. Today's Raiders news, Brock Bowers Pro Bowl, Maxx Crosby Pro Bowl, Geno Smith's presser. I didn't really want to get into today because I'm in holiday mood. I'm already in the good festive spirit. And as soon as I get done with today's show, which, by the way, is in 35 minutes from now, my holiday vacation has already begun. We got a new caller coming in, I'm guessing from Nashville. Give me first name, last name, YouTube name. Welcome to the Raiders Report.
Hey, this is Chris Mungray, and it is Wrong Way.
Wrong way! Oh, shit. That's so cool, man.
This one might be another tough one, Wrong Way. Which one are you going with, Elf or Die Hard?
I'm going with Die Hard. It's got to be.
Really? See, again, I'm an Elf guy. I would watch Die Hard probably the 11 other months more often than I would actually during Christmas. I also like Will Ferrell. My wife hates Will Ferrell movies. What's your favorite Christmas movie?
You know what? There's one Christmas movie you guys haven't brought into it. Let me just add it to the mix here. I think Rambo: First Blood has a Christmas tree in the background. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for
now
that.
I see why you're voting for Die Hard.
Okay, I'm down for some action-packed, holiday treats.
I'm looking right now to see if we have an Elf or a Die Hard question in here. I don't think
This is kind of an Elf question, number 3.
All right, go for it.
All right, wrong way. You ready?
This is
Okay,
this is for 100 Maxx Crosby raffle tickets.
And this is more of just a general Christmas question. So I hope you're ready.
Okay, let's check this out.
How many reindeer does Santa have pulling his sleigh?
This is
I'll make you another deal. If you can name every single one, I'll double your raffle tickets to 200.
How about, is there 9?
Yeah!
All right, you already won 100. If you can name all 9, I'll give you 200, and then we'll have a chance to spin for 600, which I think you might have some of the most raffle tickets then.
Okay, let's see here. There's Rudolph, there's Dancer, Prancer, Lancer, Dixon,
No.
oh man, I thought you were gonna give it to me again.
You're combined the names. I think Dixon's leading an aggressive Master Raider sleigh.
Here's the other part of here's probably what would make you recognize. This is the other Yoda right here. This is the Yoda picture. This is her right there.
Oh man, that's Yoda. I didn't think Yoda Jenkins looked like that. How old? You said it's a her. How old?
She's 5.
5 years old. That's basically
Oh.
Chuck's age. Chuck's got a birthday coming up here. It's December 31st. So.
Oh, nice. She is a COVID baby, COVID puppy. I got her right there in 2020.
I mean, that's basically right when Alex and I got Chuck. So, yeah, kind of adds up. Well, hey, man, wrong way. It's so cool to finally be able to put a name to a face, or a face to a name. It's probably the better way to say it.
I'm guessing this is a yes, but do you want us to spin the dreidel for your chance to get more tickets?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Here we go.
Fell off table. Sorry. Maybe I should let the Jew spin it.
Yep.
No, that was a much better
That was
spin.
a good spin.
Shin.
That means 50.
50 raffle tickets. I'll say this. I think we've only gotten one Gimmel today.
Yeah. The Gimmel giveth and the Gimmel taketh.
This is a very Jewish dreidel we got here. It's ripping some people
Very
off.
stingy.
Very stingy dreidel. Hey, wrong way, man. Merry Christmas to you. I really appreciate the fact that you took time to call in, that you watched the show, and I know you've been here. I mean, you've had to be watching this program for a long time. What, 3? My guess would be 3-4 years at this point, maybe longer.
Yeah, I think you were down to I think it was right at the beginning of your stages. You were a lot more excited and loud. I remember having to turn down the volume when you first were on because you guys were so pumped up, and I was just there. They'd be like, "Who are you listening to?" I'd be like, "Watching the Raiders report."
Yeah, I mean, the Raiders will do that to you. They'll take the holiday cheer right out of you. But you know what? I'm always going to be the hopeful Raider fan. I can't wait for the offseason because as soon as the season's over, I feel like we got another fighting chance. And if you're not a hopeful Raiders fan, I don't know how the hell you're even a fan at all. But.
Wrong way. Do you have any last message or last shout out that you want to give before we let you go?
Hey, yeah, I just wanted to say there's, the Raider Nation is like some of the smartest fans. Like, we know when there's trouble like brewing in these coaching staffs. Like, we don't jump the gun. We know like right from the gate, from the mistake. Like, I really think a few different moves by these coaches would have changed their outcome. Like McDaniels. Like McDaniels, if he doesn't get rid of Carr and bring in Jimmy G, I think if Antonio Pierce, if he doesn't get the Chicago OC and Pete Carroll, if he doesn't mess with our offensive line, if he just leaves JPJ at center, I think it's a totally different outcome for those guys. But Raider Nation knows right away the mistake of these coaches.
Well,
I think
it's because we study the team, and a lot of times you get a lot of these new coaches that truly don't know the team as well as that we do. And it's sad to say, but when it's been proven year after year after year, I think it's okay to say. And I think that's just the truth. So, wrong way. Merry Christmas to you and your family. And again, man, thank you so much for tuning into the show.
No problem. You guys have a good Christmas too. See you later.
See you, buddy. All right, so next one coming up here, it looks like Elf barely beat Die Hard. This one, though, we got the Grinch up against Muppets Christmas Carol.
Can't lie. I think this might be a quick one.
You think this is going to be a quick one? See, I don't know. Muppets blew out the last one. And Grinch, I thought, was a lot closer. But what? Grinch went up against what? Christmas Carol? Or Christmas Story?
Yeah.
This one might be. All right, maybe. We will see. Which one are you going with? Which one are you going with? Also, are we in? This is the final one for the Elite Eight, right? Next round is about to be the Final Four. Friendly reminder, if you guys want to get any Raiders questions in here, hashtag Raiders, or you can super chat. We wanted to do a holiday special today. As soon as this show is over, I'm actually off the next 3 days. Don't worry. We came in early today. We made sure to get you guys videos for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I will actually be back on Saturday. I'm going to go live for the Texans and Chargers. We're going to root for the Texans to take down the Chargers, so that way the Texans can lock in their playoff spot. But I also wanted to be here so I could celebrate with Chuggs and have a good time here in case it ends up going down. If you want to get in our Megalodon duck race today, maybe we'll do a reindeer race with Lancer and Dixon and see who can end up winning some money today.
The famous the forgotten reindeer.
The forgotten reindeer of Lancer and Dixon.
You know.
Have you ever seen the Family Guy episode where, like, their reindeer eat the elves and they're, like, possessed? That's Lancer and Dixon to me. So if you guys want to get in, it's going to be a big pot. Right now, winner's going to go home with $250. I should also mention, every time you enter in, $50 Venmo, I'm also going to give you 50 raffle tickets for a chance to win a signed Maxx Crosby helmet in football.
Yeah, I knew this was going to happen.
What, God Family?
Oh, no. The poll.
Oh, I got you.
What
was it? That's a blowout.
It's not close.
All right. Champorudo is a Mexican Christmas drink. Ask your wifey to make it for you. You'll love it. See, I'm worried if I ask my wife to make it for me, she's not going to like that. I'm the one. I cook. I make the drinks. Alex, I will say, Alex cooks a lot more during the holidays because she's someone that's gonna bang out like a 2-hour, 3-hour recipe where I'm like the person. I open up the fridge. And I'm like, all right, let's just throw some food together. I gotta soften her up a little bit before I ask her to make me a drink. But maybe we'll have to do it. Nabman said, check it for the Ducks. Nab, I got you, bro. Nabman said, get me in that bad boy. All
Okay,
right, what's it called?
Now we start getting into the heavy hitters.
Oh, dude, I'm not going to lie to you. This looks delicious.
All right, Mitch. To go to the championship round, are you going Home Alone or Christmas Vacation?
It's basically like a thick Mexican hot chocolate. That sounds delicious. Home Alone or Christmas Vacation? I will say it absolutely positively depends on who I'm with. If I'm with, like, my friends, my buddies, I'm probably going to pick Christmas Vacation. If I'm with, like, my wife and the fam, I'd probably go with Home Alone. Gun to my head during Christmas, I'd probably pick Home Alone. It's close. So, like, this is a poll where it would truly be a 51-49 split for me. We're talking John Gruden, Mike Mayock type ownership.
Not that
here.
close in the voting right now. Make sure to vote in the live poll. Is it going to be Home Alone?
You got to get your votes in. Christmas Vacation or Home Alone. I should also mention we only have 5 FaceTime questions left. Now, we also only have about 25 minutes left of this show. So if you want your chance to win 100 Maxx Crosby raffle tickets, give me a call right now, 945-225-1736. Got to FaceTime me. I don't think, can Androids FaceTime? No, I was going to say, if you got an Android, that's your own fault.
Yeah, my guy J. Ray was like, dude, I've been trying to call, and he has an Android.
Yeah, I mean, if you got an Android, that's your fault. If you're sending me green text, stop it. Get an iPhone. Get with the program.
All right. Looks like we do have another caller. Hold up.
We do have another caller? Home Alone or Christmas Vacation?
All right, here we go.
Oh, dude, I'll tell you what, there's not many people that got more swag than me. I hope my wife doesn't see this. First name, last name, YouTube name. What do you got for me?
June Romero.
Oh, shit, June.
Yes, June.
Let's go, June. All right, Home Alone or Christmas Vacation? Which one are you going with?
I might have to go Home Alone.
Home Alone. Fair enough. Fair enough. I agree with you on that one. You got a Raiders question for me? Because then I'm going to hit you with a little trivia.
Yes, I do. It's kind of like one for the nation, but I got like, who would you say is an underrated player that had like an unexpected good or decent season?
It's a very interesting question. If I had to think about it on the offensive side of the football, I guess I'll start there on offense. An under-expected season. That's really challenging because I'm just kind of running through some of these names here.
Devin White?
Stop it. I mean, Trey Tucker to me was a breakout candidate, and I think that we've been able to see Trey do some good stuff for him. Now, some people might say that's not an under-the-radar name, but I think in terms of like the NFL as a whole, I do think Trey Tucker's a little bit underrated.
The chat's saying Eric Stokes.
Eric Stokes is a very good player. I think on the defensive side of the football, I'd probably put him up there as a top 20, top 25 corner. As much as he's had to cover this season, it's not been easy for him. Stokes is somebody that I would love for the Raiders to try to honestly bring back and re-sign. I've been impressed lately by Jack Besh. I think he deserves some more reps. Tommy Eichenberg also has been somebody over the past few weeks, is somebody where I'm like, I don't know why we're not playing him over Devin White. I get Devin White's the green dot, but let's give him some extra opportunities. So I'll go Stokes. I'll go Trey Tucker. But, again, Trey might not be undervalued, I would say, for Raiders fans, but maybe in the grand scheme of things, I'll go Trey Tucker, and I think Eric Stokes is also a very good answer. You got one for you, or?
Yeah. I don't know if people will like this answer too much, but I thought I kind of enjoyed watching Dylan Laube in the special teams, kind of like in the beginning of the season at least.
Yeah, I mean, Laube to me is vanilla, and I'm not saying that because he's white, but he's just very. I mean, he is though. Like he's if Dylan tries to just get what is there, I think you're gonna like what he does a lot more. But I'll also say like Raheem Mostert's a better kick returner to me in his book. I respect Laube's game. I wish he was. I don't know how to say it.
Better.
Yeah, I wish he was a little bit better, but because he is a really good dude, and I know the nation loves him and rallies around him. But I got a Christmas question for you.
June, have you seen National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation?
What? No, I don't think so.
Okay, well, we won't ask you that one then. Let's
ask
him 5.
I was gonna say, you want it?
Where is the world famous Christmas tree placed in New York City? They do a special ceremony every year. There's a lighting. It's in a. I'll give you a clue. It's in a blank center. Where is the famous New York Christmas tree placed?
I have no idea. I'm not familiar with New York at all.
Do we give him a different one?
All right, yeah, we'll give him one more.
All right, how about 4? Give him 4, Mitch. You can ask that one.
In the 12 Days of Christmas song, this one's the toughest. How many French hens does the true love give?
Oh, damn. That could be like anywhere in the song, huh?
It's between 1 or 12.
They have a 1 in 12 shot.
I'll say wait, sorry, how many hens?
That's what you need to figure out, yes.
Oh, okay.
A little reverse psychology on you. That almost worked on Mitch.
I'm going to say 4.
So close.
Oh, so close. We're still going to give you 10 tickets, June, but
it's 3.
It's 3.
I mean.
Oh, it's 3, okay.
It's three hens. I will say I think that one is probably the most difficult one out of them all, at least for me. I don't think I would have got that one right.
The other one would be the Rockefeller Center. 30 Rock Rockefeller? No?
I mean, maybe I just grew up in the East Coast, so I've been to the Rockefeller Center. I don't know where you're at, June, but.
Sick flex, Mitch.
What? They've been to the Rock? I mean, I've been to New York. I feel like that's like saying sick flex. I've been to L.A. I've never been to L.A. June, Merry Christmas to you, man. Thank you so much for tuning into the show, and we're going to give you 10 raffle tickets. You got anything you want to say to the nation? Anything to us?
Is it okay if I can like shout out my small company?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Well, I wanted to shout out. I'm from LA. I run like a hot tub cleaning business. We're called SoCal Spaco.
SoCal Spaco?
Yeah, SoCal
yeah.
Spaco. So if anybody from LA, anybody from the nation wants to sign up for our service, we clean hot tubs. Or if it's like a weekly, bi-weekly thing. Or if you don't want to pay for service, then we can do like any kind of deep cleaning you want. I got you. Just say that June sent you, and I'd appreciate it. It helps me a lot.
How about this? You hit me up on IG, send me your information, and then in the off season, we do a lot more shows where we'll try to drop some 5-star reviews. I know we've done stuff like that. So if there's any way that I can support people that support me, just send me some of the details, and I'll be able to get you set up. We'll get you some 5-star reviews, and I'll tell you this: if you need somebody to dirty up a hot tub, Chuggs and I are definitely your guy.
Yeah, that's also another thing. We're like doing like this race, like this friendly little company race. Who can get the most 5-star reviews? I think I might be in first place. Might be one other guy though.
When's the deadline on that?
I think it's actually by the end of the year, if I'm not mistaken. So there's not even much time, anyways. It's for like a raise for next year or something like that.
All right. Well, how about this? Are you free on Saturday?
On Saturday?
I'm gonna be live for the Texans-Chargers game.
You'll have a lot of Charger people in there too from LA.
Some Charger people from LA. I don't know if that'll help you out at all. That's kind of what I was thinking. But
cool.
Pull up, remind me on the show. Please send me the details, and we'll try to get you some 5-star reviews, and we'll try to get you that raise.
All right, cool. I wouldn't say give me the 5-star reviews because I guess it wouldn't count if like I didn't actually, if I wasn't actually at the house and
I don't know.
I could only get it. No, I could only get it from like customers that I've serviced their spot, because then like they'd be able to tell like I was at their place and they can like vouch that I got the 5-star review there. Like I can't
maybe we can get you some more eyeballs.
Yeah. Anyway, I can help you, man.
That'd be great.
Anyway, I
we
can
could
help
always
you.
use more customers. We're a small company.
I got you.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
we were a small company too, and I support small companies. I want you to know that. So June, shout out to you, man. Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you.
Peace out to June Romero.
And then Home Alone won.
And Home Alone easily got the dub, which now means Home Alone's in the final. And they're going to be going up against Elf and the Grinch, which I want y'all to know are my top 2 favorite Christmas movies. Before you put that live poll up, I got to give a special shout out to Matt Fluhy. Bang! Matt Fluhy from the top rope. Fluhy, this gives you 2 bangs. We're going to spin the dreidel, and this might make Fluhy the MVP. This is for all the past, current, and future servicemen and women. Raider Nation, all the truckers that have to work over the holidays, the great and powerful tuna, spin it. I want that picture. Vote 2. Merry Christmas to everyone and their families. Fluhy, I love when people do these types of shout-outs. I mean, you're hitting all the right things here. Shout out to LA Crash Dog, and if anybody wants to go support, go to saveawarrior.org/donate. Make sure you tell them Father Tom sent you. To all the truck drivers, I think it's a very difficult job. Rebel would be able to tell you. My mom's significant other, unfortunately, he passed away. It's crazy at this point now. 16 years ago, he was a truck driver, and I know how difficult that is on families because, you're always on the road. You're always going everywhere. And then you're showing love to my guy, the great, powerful tuna. So I'm going to spin the dreidel for you. You have 2 bangs as it stands right now. You could add a little bit more. Well, you had 1. We'll see what this lands on. Hey, so that's 2. So now you're at 3 bangs for today, Fluhy, which means right now you are the MVP of today's program, and that means you would end up getting that Brock Bowers and Maxx Crosby photo. Shout out to my guy, Fluhy.
This one's not that close either. I thought this was going to be a lot closer.
Elf and the Grinch? What is it at? Wow, this is a blowout right now.
Get your votes in. I think we have like 200, 300 people in here at least. Get your votes in.
Get your votes in. Get your votes in. I should also ask Fluhy, were you saying vote 2 for the last one or for this one? Because I think at this point, I want the votes to, I don't want someone to be able to buy one at this point. Unless you're like very passionate about a movie, but if you buy one at this point, it's going to be a little bit of a heavier price tag. Because I want to see what we got. I do see Javier is going to go with 2. Mark Call says 1. It's the brunch, and it's not even close. Stop playing, y'all. I don't know what that means. It's the brunch.
You know.
Brunch is, I like brunch more than I like breakfast. Lunch, is it weird to say lunch might be my favorite meal of the day? I don't really eat lunch all that often. Maybe that's why. I'm a sandwich guy. You give me a sandwich, I'm a happy camper.
All right, I'm going to go ahead.
We're going to end it?
I'm going to call it.
We going to end it.
So that means now, the granddaddy of them all.
The grandest daddy of them all. I should also say this. We are about to do our final call for our Megalodon duck race. It is a $50 Venmo at Mitchell Renz 365. Right now, you'd have the opportunity to go home with, oh boy, $300. $300 to the winner. We got 12 people in this race right now. Fluhy, I just got you. You're in. And then to Soldier Man, June, Richard, Greg, Mark, Darth twice, Jerry, Rustin, Phillip, Nabman, and Fluhy. You guys are also going to get 50 raffle tickets for a chance to win that signed Maxx Crosby helmet and sign Maxx Crosby football next Tuesday. Next Tuesday.
It's really close, this last vote. I think you said that the last one was your 2 favorites, so I'm guessing you're going for number 2.
I'm going to go for number 2. To me, it's my favorite, and I hope that people aren't just picking that because it's my favorite movie. I was kind of like tempted to not say that because, again, I want y'all to pick like what you truly think your favorite Christmas movie is. And what I also love about this show is we still got 240 people watching. The fact that we really only talked about holiday stuff today makes my heart really happy, and it made me – I wanted to do a show like this today just because I didn't really want to talk about the Raiders. I know it's the Raiders Report, but I'm in holiday mode. I'm 10 minutes away from being able to go celebrate Christmas with my friends, my family, and really excited to be able to do that. But also, you guys are going to get videos every single day while I'm away. And if any breaking news does happen, I have my laptop, so I'll be able to do it from the house, so just so we're clear. But I don't anticipate a lot of Raider stuff happening because there's a reason why certain press conferences, certain news happen on Monday and Tuesday. Raiders are going to take Christmas Day off, I would imagine.
Fire Pete on Christmas.
Could you imagine? Oh, my God. That would be, I'm not going to lie, I don't think I'd be able to go live for 11 hours and 11 minutes. We'd have to reschedule it. If the Raiders really hate me and they want to troll me, fire Pete Carroll on Christmas. How about that? Fire Pete Carroll on Christmas.
This is close.
Test me. Test me.
I need every single person to vote in the live poll right now because right now
this
the
is
Grinch
neck and neck.
Is at 52%, Home Alone at 48%.
Also, Brian Baca in, Isidro in, Gabriel Ruiz in, which means this is where my math skills are just, they're pathetic. Apparently, I've been doing math on my calculator all day. Right now, winner's going to go home with $375. You win $375 bucks on a random Tuesday.
We're at 76 or we're at 79 votes.
100 votes.
100 votes. We're calling it.
100 votes. We're calling it. 100 votes. We're calling it. Right now, the Grinch has got a 53% chance lead. 18 votes to go. 18 votes to go. No, man! Bang! Not going down easy. Mr. Matt Fluhy. Merry Christmas to you, brother, but I will spin it, and the Chuggs dice will determine it. Nation, my love goes to, I love this, my love goes to always, whether we suck or not, SaveAWarrior.org. Let's take care of these vets.
Oh.
Bro, we got 51, 97 votes. This is so 98 votes. 51 to 49, 99. It's going to be the Grinch. And it is the Grinch who stole the Raiders Report victory. Nabman with the spin. Nabman with the spin.
Wow.
Gimmel! Not one, not two, but three bangs for Mount Raidermore, 93 Navman. That puts Nav up to 5 bangs today. Fluhy, I'm just going to be honest with you, man. With Ty going to Mount Raidermore, that means either you bang 3 more times or you bang 1 more time and hope that you get a gimmel. That's a tough one right there, man. I hope that you guys trust me. I think that's our second gimmel of the day. Our second gimmel of the day. Shout out to Can't Walk and shout out to Navman. I mean, unbelievable right there. Unflippin' believable right there. Unbelievable. Holy cow, dude. Nah. Raiders for life. That's actually hilarious. So the winner of our Raiders Report 2025 Christmas bracket goes to the Grinch. I don't know if that's the one I would have voted. I don't know if that's the one I would have thought y'all would have picked. It's the one I would have picked, and I don't know. Yep, I don't know. Bayou, I got to watch Christmas Chronicles. All right, y'all. This is literally your final call to get in. It is a $50 Venmo. We're doing a Megalodon duck race today. If you want to get in, scan that QR code. Venmo me at Mitchell Renz 365. No matter what, if you get in, you're going to get 50 raffle tickets for a chance to win a signed Maxx Crosby helmet and a signed Maxx Crosby football. We're going to give that away next Tuesday here on the Raiders Report. Right now, winner's going to go home with $375, and we are going to do a Dixon and Lancer race with some reindeer. Soldier Man, sorry, that's your soul man down there at the bottom. There's certain names that I can never get right. Gabriel, it's my birthday today. Sing to me, please.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear God Family Raiders for life.
Happy birthday
To
you. Happy birthday, my man. Happy birthday to you. Final refresh here on the show. I don't see anybody else in. Since I'm in the holiday spirit, we're going to round this thing up to $400. $400 to the winner here on today's show. Merry Christmas to each and every one of y'all, and I just want you to know I greatly appreciate you. $400. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Let's run it. Who's going to go home with 400 doll hairs and ultimately the biggest prize? Last place. You know what you get. Right now, Darth out to an early lead here, followed by, I believe that is Gabriel Ruiz. It's really, really close. Isidro, I would say, is in third place. Mark Call's right there. Richard Black. Though I like where Brian Baca, Philip Bogert are. And I can't tell who is right there next to Baca. I feel bad for Darth because Darth has been leading this race. He's been setting the standard, but there are multiple Darths. June Romero! Come on, June! Can June get a win? He's got the lead. I butchered your last name. He's got the lead. Running away with it. June Romero. I think he's going to SoCal Spa right now. Getting ready to take a little bit of dip in that hot tub time machine Hey, June Romero. That might be the worst I've ever spelt somebody's last name. June, man, congratulations to you. And a Merry, Merry Christmas to you. I'm happy that somebody who FaceTimed today ended up winning. I think that's pretty freaking cool. June, Merry Christmas. June, if you're still here, if you could please confirm that you just received $400 down in the chat, I would really, really, really appreciate that from you. I'd also really appreciate you guys pulling up for me and honestly for Chuggs. I'm going to be live here on the Raiders Report. We're going to be cheering for the Texans to take down the Chargers. I know the Chargers have already locked in their playoff spot. If the Texans win, they lock their spot in. But I'll have to look at the tiebreakers. I want the Texans to be the 5 seed. I want Houston to go up against Pittsburgh. I think it's a matchup that they have a better chance of winning. Going up against Jacksonville, yeah, it is an interdivision game. But I think when you look at all the teams leading their division, between the Broncos, that's Patriots or Bills, right? Patriots or Bills, you got the Jaguars, and then you got the Steelers. The game that I would want to go up against is Pittsburgh. Do you agree with that, or do you disagree, or you don't even want to think about it?
Yeah, I don't want to put the cart before the horses.
Fair enough. I will, because I'm going to do that. So I want the Texans to go up against the Steelers. I want them to be that 5 seed, and I want them for that to happen. That means they got to get a win here in this game. Maybe the Chargers lose a little bit more. But I'm going to be going live. I'm going to say probably 30 minutes, maybe an hour before kickoff. I'll be honest, I don't know exactly how early I'm going to go live. You're probably going to go, what, 30 minutes, an hour? Whatever he ends up doing, I'll probably also try to do just because I don't want to steer away anybody. But I hope you guys are ready to have some fun on Saturday. Obviously, I'm going to be live for Raiders-Giants, which is the biggest game of the season for the Silver and Black, literally the #1 overall pick Super Bowl. Before I hop on out of here, though, shout out to everyone that makes this show a lot of fun. I always have confidence when we do shows like this that it is going to be a good time. I don't need a lot of people here to have a good time. It's why I love doing the Raiders Report. I say it all the time, right? You don't got to be blood to be family. We've built such a cool community on this program. To everybody that FaceTime, thank you so much for just being a part of the show. To everybody that banged today, shout out to all of y'all. Everybody that voted today in terms of, the different Christmas movies. Again, I'm happy that we could talk about holiday Christmas stuff, Hanukkah, instead of the Raiders, because I think we deserve it. And have a good Christmas. Eat a lot of food. Drink a lot of good drinks. Say hello to your loved ones. Give everybody some hugs and kisses. And I will see you guys Saturday here on the Raiders Report for Texans Chargers. Peace out.